and it was my day one clear.
I have like 2. Maybe more. I don't remember.
I have 7 spires. Doom. I had 10 whisper clears.
Let's see. Dungeon report. There we go. Let's
Thanks
see.
for
I've
the
got
alert.
12 spire, 16 duality, 2 grasps, 12 prophecies, 4 pits, 6 shattereds, 8 presage, 5 harbinger, 1 0 hour, and 4 whispers.
Oh, hello, Nixum. So much happening. And also, hello, Remy, and hello, Satsu. Yeah, I was like, I missed somebody. Where the fuck did I put Rainbow? Oh, there's
Yeehaw!
Rainbow.
I'm over here.
I forgot I put you in the ceiling.
Make sure I get onto the right voice for this thing. Don't want to actually turn it on and just be echoey reverb.
What if we had Darth Oka, though?
That might be hungover Oka in a second.
You fool!
Shit. I have 2.1k points and I can't do anything with them. I'm sad. These dice are rigged.
I can finally eat food now. I'm gonna go get food.
Num num num.
And that's when Arsenal says he's back.
Yep.
I'm here.
In your
Do
kitchen living
do your
room.
intro.
He's
So
not
what had
here!
happened was...
What had happened was.
He's not here! I can't do the what happened was!
I am petting the dog, Nixon. I am petting the dog. She saw something out the corner of her eye the minute I started petting her, so she started wagging her tail really fast. Samantha? You lean any more on the screen, you're gonna pop it out, I swear to God.
How about?
There he is.
There he is. Okay, now I can finally do the what happened was.
Yay!
Monterey spinach chicken with sun-dried tomato Alfredo and cauliflower gratin.
That's
just
a lot
heard-
of stuff.
I heard a list of ingredients. And
Me too.
That was the meal, not ingredients.
Nah.
anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to D&D. This is what
Welcome to
happened
D&D.
last time. A whole lot of talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Oka went while Bat took a nap. Oka went shopping. Oka bought herself some things. I think she broke a ceiling. Probably. Threem was babysitting. Everybody else went to go do shit. The elves were left in the inn room because Zed had alcohol had not had alcohol in like 20 years, was tipsy, not drunk, despite what everybody thought. Decided, you know what, today I'm just gonna be, I'm just gonna relax. I'm just gonna lay on the floor and just let things happen. Which everybody thought she was drunk. She was not drunk. She was just tipsy. Anyway, relevant things other than character development memes. Thareem told the rest of the party about the bottles and what they were and what we could get for them. Arden, in all of his infinite wisdom, decided, I'm going to chug one and see what happens.
Hey, didn't
Weird
work.
shit happened. Weird shit happened. Did not work as intended. We cannot chug the potion to get our shit back. That's not how it worked.
Well, wasn't exactly to get our shit back, more so to take their shit.
We cannot take the shit from the potion. It goes back to the person. Anyway, we decided that we're gonna figure out what the hag wants to actually do with the bottles. I have hiccups now, all of a sudden this is rude. Before selling them, Oka decided, I'm gonna eat food and drink 11 bottles of alcohol. Is gonna have to roll for hangover. Zed went to go make sure Oka wasn't causing trouble. But also said to Arden, because Arden wanted to look at his trauma trinket, that, okay, when I come back, taking it back. And Arden was Arden about it. So when Zed came back, Nimble was like, Arden's doing Arden's shit. He put the knife in the bag, and Zed's like, no, not doing that. That's not what we agreed on. So then she question trapped him into giving him the knife back. Giving her the knife back.
Get more to it.
I'm doing this quick because we're already 35 minutes late.
That's fine.
No.
If you want to know more, watch last week VOD.
Yeah.
There were complexities about it, but all in all, Zed did get the trauma trinket, Arden's trauma trinket back, because she does not trust him having it at this point, for many reasons. Unrelated in an order, Nimble and Zed at a cute moment that has been drawn by Aries. You should go look at her Twitter, because it's a fucking adorable art.
Good as fuck.
And we went to sleep. And now we're gonna go get Oka's armor and go do some kind of quest that maybe will get us a level up. Who knows?
Hopefully.
Anyway, that's what you missed on Beyblade.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
I already made that joke.
Oh, my blueberries! Ah, I shaved them.
Not the blueberry.
Booby.
I saved them. I saved the blueberries.
Alright, so do we start this off with Oka rolling for hangover?
We're waiting on a marsupial.
Wait, no, marsupial.
Here.
Yeah, but far away. Lost
Long
the
distance
time.
marsupial.
It's like we
We
can
went back
still
to
hear
the
his
land
voice.
down under.
Damn it, Rainbow! I was gonna make the same joke.
It's almost like we could skip fuck you. I'll shut
DM's gone. We're all level 20. Woo!
I'll fucking stop paying the damn monthly fees I gotta pay for this shit right now. Fuck you.
Oh, what? Give Wombat money? Alright.
I mean, I have been paying monthly fees.
Alright, time to pay Wombat. Everybody
Pay
go give sub
Wombat.
to Wombat and Combat.
Wombat got Patreon to pay to.
Yeah, let me set up a Patreon.
Okay.
I definitely
Oh.
make content. Yeah, mm-hmm.
You don't. You
What
you,
up?
you control the content.
I control the contents of my bowels. That's the only thing I control.
Where's the
God, so
only
many
wombat?
kids.
Where's the only...
The only wombats, I've made that joke too many times for it to not become a thing, but I think it's just gonna lead to my Twitch or something. I'm literally gonna buy the domain, and I actually looked at buying the domain once. But it would just be another monthly cost, and I don't make that much money just to buy a domain for a
I
fucking
mean,
joke.
originally, the site originally, and still technically is just for extra content for fans. So you could just put up like pictures of random wombats in different locations.
Totally could. Totally could. Anyway,
I just
dog,
want to see...
my
I want to
gift
see
is up
Wombat
to you.
Chibi just photoshopped into random locations.
Which chibi? I've got the wiggle one. I've got the chat bat where he sits.
Wiggle.
I got the little
Oh.
plushie.
The wiggle.
I got the
Wiggle
scrungle
chibi.
now.
Where's
Wiggle-
Wombat?
Where's
Wiggle-
Wombat?
Where's Wombat?
Wiggle needs to be just photoshopped into random places.
Mhm.
You got it. Now that I've fixed my Photoshop again, you got it. I can do that. Speaking of
Wiggly
which,
Wombat pussy.
go ahead with whatever you would like to do.
Once again, the the beginning of the shoo shoo. Go on, play.
I mean, you just mentioned photoshopping myself into random places,
That's-
and you expect me to not immediately open Photoshop and Photoshop it
Yes!
into something.
And you're the best one, man. I fucking
And
love
then
you.
if someone gets it, they get an inspiration.
Are we
It'll
playing
just be a
GeoGuessr with one?
Random NPC.
Marsupial guesser.
Where's Wombat?
Oka,
Where
roll your
Where in the
hangover.
world is?
Where Wombat?
We're in the
Yeah,
world of
yeah,
Wombat.
actually, Oka, roll for hangover. That is correct.
You're
Constitution
starting
save.
us off.
Yeah, final night before Oka's stuff ready. Quest next time. Tune in to find out. Go potion shop for deciding if sell hag bottles. Yeah, you kept saying to talk to the hag. She not a hag. It's the hag bottles, and it's definitely not a potion. Incorrect. It is not a potion.
Not a potion, but
It's not potion.
Can we make it into
Oka
potion?
rolls for hangover. I'm gonna say you're gonna roll a D.
I already-
No, it's not a con. It's not a con for hangover. That's for getting drunk. You're
Oh.
rolling a D10. And the level is the level of hangover.
Oh man, scale of 1 to 10.
On a
A
scale of
goal.
1 to 10, how is your hangover? You are perfectly fine. You drank water. You took an Advil. You're good.
I can't believe Woka invented Advil just to take it for the hangover.
The fucking the barkeeps are like, try this new stuff. It's called Pedialyte.
Fucking hell.
Pedialyte is a lifesaver for any of you fellow
I
alcoholics.
hate it. I hate it. I
It's
don't
all-
drink it. I hate Pedialyte. I hate the
A
taste.
lifesaver for anyone that drinks heavily.
Okay,
Anyway.
alcoholic.
I know what I am. It's only a problem when I run out.
Anyway.
Morning of?
Woka, how you doing? You starting us off?
Fine.
Yeah, it can be morning of.
Morning of. Oh, that means I get to rearrange my
Unpause.
house.
It is next day. Feel free to do a rest. We're starting you guys off at 7 M.
7.
Seventh level.
Damn. Nice.
Yeah, you guys get to level up. Maybe if you beat the hags, you could fucking level up. But you know, that's just on you. Yeah, I think I'm definitely doing XP if I ever make my own campaign.
Thing about Miles,
My-
if you're My-
Milestone is, in my opinion, actually better when it's a
Mhm.
when it's your campaign, because then you choose the milestone.
Yeah.
But when it's milestone and a module, it can be a little bit of a slog sometimes.
or sometimes you can just decide I'm gonna take this milestone and put it here.
Or sometimes you can just decide, you know what, that felt like a good milestone. Level up.
You are in charge.
Yep.
I know.
Okay,
I
I'm
understand.
going to unprepare that spell, and I'm going to
So-
is
Yeah.
What happens with Oka with that level 1 hangover?
Evidently, she feels fine.
Basically nothing. Yeah.
Damn.
She hydrated.
that natural kobold blood.
Close that. Come back.
Okay.
There we go. Where's all my shit disappearing? No, come back. That's why.
I will wake up and then get startled by the existence of Tharim again.
Should be used to this by now.
Zed's just
morning.
Zed's been over here, just like washing her arm off, so she's not wearing a shirt currently, because she's just been washing it off very quietly. Her back is to everybody else in the room.
And then, who's just waking up, kind of just, good morning, Zed. Oh, there's you, Tharim. Sorry.
He hasn't left.
He's very still. You're very still.
Looks at Tharim.
Thank you.
Well, you two can see all the scars on her right half of her body now, because she's not wearing a shirt. It's bad! Anyway, she's scrubbing off.
Tharim, what do you do since you do not require sleep? Do you still require rest?
Essentially, I just sit here and reminisce. It is good for me to not be active for certain amounts of time.
That just sounds absolutely dreadful. Well,
Alright. Pause real quick. Putting it in memes. Whoever finds it first gets an inspiration.
where
Fuck.
the fuck meme's that?
Where the meme's at?
Open. Fucking open in browser, please.
Is it the it's the Wiggle Wombat?
It's Wiggle Wombat.
Look at
I apologize, chat.
Inspiration's on the line now.
I need to like open this in a different tab so I can actually zoom in.
That's what I did.
I am. My face is at my screen. What do you mean?
I just
Where's
missed
the wiggle bat?
Yep,
See
I found
what?
it.
Found it.
It's
Yep.
right there in the fucking corner.
Oh, I see it!
It's on the post.
Yeah,
Damn it!
I think Rainbow got it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Rainbow.
It was so little.
No.
Found it. I thought it was
Because
gonna
I
be like
didn't-
transparent.
God damn it.
Transparent.
I see it now.
I didn't mess with the I didn't mess with the opacity, so that's why I just made them little.
I don't bother
Yeah.
opening it in a browser. I'm just opening it from Discord, and it looks like a fucking pixel.
I'm like, wait a
It
minute,
does.
that's wrong.
It's a pixel. It stands out when you know it's there, though.
Oh,
It
yeah.
does.
Yeah.
But the whole point was we didn't.
When you see
Alright.
it.
Can
You won't
unsee.
be
Again,
able to unsee
did you
this
see it?
one.
Did you see it? Fucking
Red
love that
circle.
video.
Red circle.
Farts on my
camp.
roommate's door. Uh-huh.
I dropped my Apple Pencil. I was trying to look for it so fast.
Alright, there we go.
Alright, oh, I have received inspiration. Woo!
Excellent.
From being drunk as well.
What does inspiration even do?
It lets
Reroll.
you re-roll a die if it fucks up.
Ooh.
Basically luck, but you get
Get
it for
it.
playing your character good.
Yep.
Ooh.
Finding a wombat.
Non-canon. That was a beach
Non-canon.
episode. Alright, be
No,
free, children. Go.
You don't want to be free.
Neville probably went outside because don't want to be in the same room as Woka. Because Woka's scary.
She's probably still snoring in bed.
I do not care. Do not.
Nimble's
care.
like, this is my chance.
I'm not gonna poke the sleeping bear.
Ardenne's probably got those like God, I worked too hard, kind of like creaky bones in the morning. So he gets up, and all of you just hear the like snap, crackle, pop. That is his body.
Sounds like a squeaky fucking floorboard. Fucking-
No, more like the Rice Krispies in a bowl of
I
milk.
know. I know.
You sound like you could use some physical therapy.
Oh, you and me both. Oh,
I don't know about you, I'm perfectly fine. Outside of the mascot issue, but I can't do anything about that right now, can I?
You're turned away, so you can't see me, but there is a look of judgment on my face. Anyway,
I can sense it in your voice.
good. Very good.
Her ears wiggle.
Good. Well, Thorim, that just sounds rather horrid, I'll be honest. I wouldn't like that one bit. I'm going to go grab breakfast now and prepare myself for what we've decided to do today.
Really, self-reflection isn't that bad, and she's gonna go find her shirt and put it on. You definitely could use more of it.
Very much so.
In his head, he's just, if I don't think about the bad things, they can't hurt me. Push them down into the box.
Oh,
Sight
that-
out of mind.
Put that box away. Enjoy the box while you can, bitch. That box is getting
Just gonna put that in
confiscated.
the box, and okay, we're good. And we're
So,
good.
so as soon as Arden leaves and closes the door,
Takes him a few minutes to get like the oh shit. Who are you?
Zed's just gonna look at Thorim.
You saw something you weren't supposed to. I have to kill you now.
New character. Zed's gonna
Where'd our
look at
dead go?
Thorim. Arden wants to go get breakfast. Zed's gonna look at Thorim and just go, he's not gonna have a good time when I have to make him talk about things. I hope you know that.
Nobody does.
No, they don't. Oh, he's gonna be a very, very interesting case to work with. Were you really here all night?
So you see nowhere else I could have been.
Well,
peeked.
given,
Oh, go on.
I mean, given you, I would imagine that at least most of you could slip through the door.
I don't see a reason to go and wander about.
That's fair. At
Just
least
leads
you.
to trouble usually.
Fair enough. At least I could borrow you as a visual representation for how the soul needs to rest on its own accord.
Hmm. In any various forms that may take.
She just
Peek
nods.
through the- Just gonna peek through the door and see a sleeping lizard. Decide once again I'm not going to deal with that. I'll leave a sticky note on the side of the door that says
While you have
The
sticky
rim.
notes,
a piece of parchment.
with a dagger in it. Yeah, cool. Got it.
We call those stabby notes.
A
That
piece of
intended.
parchment with a tooth from Spinal Tap, considering it's a skull used as a thumbtack. Thorim, you wake her up. Not my problem today.
Excuse you, I looked after her all of yesterday.
Oh shit, were you there?
He's leaving a note. He's leaving a note. He's not talking to you.
It's like he says it out loud. He says, what? God damn it, why? Thorim is just there next to him always.
Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Leave your note.
I start packing up my stuff. Pack up my stuff, get ready to go.
Good morning, Nimble.
Looks up.
Did you practice any more of your writing last night? After I finished teaching, that is.
She's gonna nod.
That's good. It's very good.
Kind of stares at him. She's sitting on the stairs down there.
I'm going to just sort of sit right here and wait for the others. I don't think kobold can see me from here if she wakes up. So
She's gonna grab out of her bag some paper to write and goes hiding as well.
do you think that boat will still be there? At the lake, that is.
I thought there was no boat. Was there?
No,
a
there
boat?
was no there was no boat out on the water because we were there at night.
Correct.
But was there a boat? Was there a
Oh,
boat
there was a boat on the
tied-
shore.
Yes,
Yeah.
there were boats on the shore.
I got so panicked. I was like, did I remember something? There was no boat. Sorry. Just gonna nod a little bit.
Stop misremembering Wombat's story.
No,
I
never.
know.
As I seem to remember, Nimble is a drow, correct? No.
Okay, these fins are gone completely.
You're now
Gone
purple.
forever.
I am purple now. Oh,
You're purple
race
now.
changed. Just gonna nod some. Kind of make a knot, like a rope being tied gesture. Nodding.
I really hope we actually find something this time. From what I've been able to read, this person, they're very strong. And although the context is vague, I believe they may have fought a younger Strahd and bested him at least once.
Nods a
There's-
little bit.
You just reminded me. Your book is gone. Hopefully you read it.
No!
I'm deleting it right now. Thanks for reminding
No,
me.
I need that book. I haven't read it yet.
It's gone.
That's your fault.
Gone. You said you would read it in the interim.
I work,
Deleted.
Wombat.
Nope, you said it. You said I will read it in the interim at one point. It's deleted.
I need that book.
You can go back to the place.
Buy the book.
You can buy the book.
Who buys books? Don't you guys just like
The
take them from
library.
Barnes and Noble?
Oh,
Don't you just read them online? Yeah.
Yeah, Wombat. Do they have this on audiobook or?
No, we don't have audiobook, but we have where it can beam directly into your brain, like you know, like you plug it into the chip
Oh.
slot in your neck. Yeah, Cyberpunk. Yeah.
she's gonna it's like tap on Arden's side and write something down, and then shows it to him,
Yes,
and,
Nimble.
and it goes
Hold on.
communication. Okay.
Beep.
Beep, 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 beep. Please hold. Your call is important to us.
Cue the elevator music.
Press 1 for more options. Press 2 for a callback number. Press 3 if you need to speak to a live representative.
It is.
Please tell me that is not copyrighted.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think it is.
Okay.
It's gonna be really awkward if it is for the VOD.
Sorry, my oldest sister called me.
Your call is very important to us.
Yeah, that entire 11-second clip, I think it is.
Okay.
So what was written on it again, Nimble? I'm so
Um,
sorry.
Drugs.
She's gonna write communication stone or like talk stone.
He like tilts his head. Do you found one, or you want us to find one?
She's gonna nod to the second part.
So you want us to find one? I'm not entirely sure where we would acquire one.
She's gonna gesture to him where you went.
Where I went. The library?
She's gonna shake her head.
Shake her head up or down? Like yes or no? You can't
Not
say shake her head.
Yes, shaking is no. She's gonna say before on the paper. This is charades and it's so infuriating.
I like
Before.
how
Yeah,
Nimble's-
straight without Z.
I like how Nimble is like Tarzan. She. You are Nimble.
The love of
She nods. She shakes her head. But I am she.
It's
I
a
have mouth,
figment in
yes,
my
I scream.
brain.
I wanna know. Can you show me?
I'm gonna punch you.
Wanna
through the
speak like the dipshits with me.
Oh my god, are you guys invading the sleeping dragon's room? Oh no.
Zed's not afraid of Oka in any capacities. Zed's letting Threem get his stuff.
Where I went before. The only other place I went before was the potion shop.
She's gonna nod to that.
At her. Well, she's a potion maker, Nimble, not a magic item.
She's gonna point to
Crafter, I'm-
the bag of holding thing.
I'm pretty sure she did not make this herself. She simply acquired it.
And she's just gonna give him a look that goes, and?
Well, it means that she doesn't necessarily mean she will also have sending stones.
Just gonna write down, why not try?
By all means, be my guest. Oh, wait. You can't.
She's gonna glare.
I didn't
into
actually
him.
do that on. That was
She's gonna get up and she's gonna start walking.
that was honestly an accident. Some peace and quiet.
It's a piece of quiet. She couldn't talk at all.
First, it was just quiet. Now it's peace and quiet.
Oh my god, I'm going to punt him. Roll for sweep walking?
Yeah, when Threem was saying, where else would I have gone to? I said, roll for sleepwalking.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be like, well, I mean, let's leave it up to chance, like I like to
And
do.
Zed's taking her stuff and going to the Hans's in the wagon, putting her stuff over there.
Okay, you are able to see around to the back of the building. Hans.
Hans.
is there.
Hans.
Hansel.
Hans.
Hansel.
Hans.
You already made the name. Don't fucking change it.
Hans.
Hans.
All right, Arsenal's kicked. Ares is kicked.
That's not a name though. That's just a Hans.
His name
He's
is
a-
Hansel.
Yeah, but a Hans is a
And
Hans.
he's grieving his sister's death.
Oh,
Are we sure it
boo!
was his sister?
No, the fuck.
Zed's sister's fucking dead. She's doing just fine.
Are you sure about that? Pulls back curtain. You just see Zed crying on the floor.
Holy shit.
Yes, you can go to the haunts. Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
There are also more haunts. There are like 2 more haunts in there. And one of their buckets of hay is empty. Not your haunts, but the other one.
Is there any hay that I could put in the empty Hans's thing?
There is.
Cool. I'm gonna put my stuff away. And I'm gonna make sure everything's all tied up and my armor and all that shit. And I'm gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna take some of the hay, and I'm gonna make sure that the empty trough is has food in there for Hans.
And the haunts kind of looks at you and just gives a little bray, a little whinny, and yeah, and starts eating the hay.
Okay. I would like to give the Hans one gentle snoot pat.
The snoot is now in the bucket, but close enough, right?
You know, it's the thing about horses. They got long faces, you know.
Why?
I give the horse a gentle pat, and then I return to the group.
The Hans accepts the pat.
Excellent. +1 friendship with Hans.
Not even yours. You're
Not even mine.
just
Listen,
looking at you.
listen.
It's like, what
Listen.
the
When
fuck?
the time comes, there's gonna be a legion of horses upon thy hill, and they will remember my
Power of
deed.
friendship, My Little Pony.
Somebody find the squirrel in the armored suit and just post it in memes for me, please. Can I see that Nimble looks grumpy on my way back?
Nimble's kicking a rock over here. I don't know.
All right.
Oh, now Nimble Tarzan. Okay.
Zed's gonna bap Arden on the back of the head.
Am I supposed to say I?
I'm just fucking with you. I don't care.
Okay. I don't know. I'm a social cue.
I'm just fucking with you. Calm down.
Arden, you're getting bapped on the back of the head.
With your dagger. Dies
That's a-
instantly.
Dies.
Arden?
I think Arsenal got taken away from the computer.
Arsenal
Once
died
again?
Yeah.
Why did this happen to us?
Every time we try to talk
I mean,
to
shit,
Arsenal.
Rainbow. Want to go do another dungeon run?
No!
Second
No!
character, let's go!
No!
Don't leave us.
Please. We were all on time.
Oh, see, we were on time too. We just had a little bit of stuff to do still. Okay, you guys
That's
could have came
not
and
being on
watched. I was
time.
streaming it.
We didn't want
That's
to
not
watch
what the
you
people are
stream
here
it.
for.
Why not?
I don't have any interest
cool.
in Destiny.
It was cool.
I was
We were-
waiting
we were-
on dinner.
We were underwater. We were underwater.
Underwater.
Under the
Alright, well.
methane sea of Titan.
Well, that's good.
Sounds
Maybe. Oka, how you doing?
What? Oka's still sleeping.
Oka
Oka's
sea.
still sleeping?
Oh, Oka heavy sleeper. She passed the fuck out
That's true. You did have a lot of booze.
Mm-hmm.
at like 5.
These dices are rigged.
This is a lot of booze.
I went through all of my silver's worth,
Damn.
which wasn't much, but
That's still a lot of booze.
Damn, Daniel.
Okay, so while we're, I guess, waiting for Arsenal, the plan is go to Boshin shop, negotiate, and then go back to the lake?
That seems what is right
Yes,
now.
from what I found.
There he is.
Sorry, I had yet another phone call.
throw your
Cool.
phone
Alright.
down the toilet.
No!
But yes, from what I was able to glean, and again, this is not so much historical text as much as this seems to be a sort of legend of Barovia itself, though I think there may be some merit to it. Apparently, there is a tower of sorts on an island somewhere in the center of that lake. I'm surprised we did not see it at all, though it did belong to Barovia's first ever wizard. So I assume it might be guarded with some sort of magic of sorts. If it is even there to begin with.
That was out of character, by the way, Arsenal.
Yep.
Well, I did all that in character,
Yeah,
and
because
just
we were trying
assume
to
that
do
we're
something else with you in
and just
character.
assume we're together. Cause I'm eating blueberries and I want to do it again.
You got
You got
bapped
bapped on the back.
instead.
You got bapped on the back of the head.
Get bapped back.
This is an acceptable response.
Fight.
Fight.
No, they already did that the other day. It's not.
Again.
It's not fight day.
Kill.
Murder.
Oka's not awake yet.
We'll come back over towards where Zed is, just to stand near Zed.
You are.
Triangle formation. Go.
Yes.
So you mean to say that we're going to go back to the lake, towards where God knows what kind of misery awaits us. And not do something that you said you would do, I don't know how long ago, but before I was here, and I've been here for about 5-6 days, I think. I don't know. One of those might have been a blur. For a thingy for sure know where we're going?
Yeah, pretty much.
You
The
know,
thing is, once we decide to go follow up on this wine business, we're probably not coming back here for some time, more than likely. So while there's still the chance, we can still backtrack, figure out what there is left, and then finally leave this city.
you speak as if progression is linear.
Or more so just, I have a bad feeling.
She squints like somebody does when they want to insight check you, but is deciding not to.
It's just again, just everything in this realm of dread is, as the name would state, quite dreadful. So I have the feeling that we're not going to get lucky on this. Once we decide to leave here, it's just going to get worse.
It's not unreasonable to expect to run into trouble.
So I'm prepared for that.
Your logic is confusing, and also, just as a heads up, it might be a little bit. I don't know what the common word is, but as somebody who's lived in the Fell, I know what entails in a dread domain.
I want you to know I'm resisting being snarky right now. It's taking a lot of energy. You should be proud of me.
Mm,
Pull his tail.
nimble,
Flick's ear.
Pull the tail again.
nimble.
Flick's ear again.
It sound like what?
If you're the one who's constantly doing that, you're not leaving any fun for me.
You're gonna gesture to his tail over to her.
No, the moment has passed. We need to get going. We overstay our welcome anymore after the incident from yesterday. I'm pretty sure that the tavern keepers are definitely not going to let us stay here again. Speaking of, somebody should probably go and get Oka.
Not it.
Gonna walk away.
Oh, fine.
Excellent.
Doesn't Oka need to get her armor?
That is still on the to-do list, yes.
It was supposed to be finished today, yes.
Right, well. I will go get her then, because you guys are all being a little bit ridiculous, if you ask me.
I'm sure we can agree on one thing, Nimble, is that Zed really needs to acclimate to our other version of Oka, correct?
Just gonna look at him a little confused.
Smaller words. It's Zed's turn to deal with that little dragon chaotic being.
Just gonna nod.
Thank you for agreeing.
Okay. Time
Yeah.
to knock on the door.
I'll be out there in just a minute. Shut up.
Quietly pokes her head in.
Yeah, what do you want?
In a very quiet and hushed whisper of a voice. we're going today to go and get your stuff. I didn't think you'd want to be late in getting your armor.
Yeah, it's true.
Would you like
I
me to
had
help
better
put your
have it
things?
done.
Well, from what I heard from the others, they seemed quite determined to be on time. Would you like me to help you put your things in the wagon?
Yeah. It's not much what I have here, but
Eepy.
It'll give
Eep-
you plenty
EP
of time to
Kobold
wake up.
EP Kobold means I can't tell if this is Coco or Woka.
Yeah.
Okay, Zed's gonna take Oka stuff and just put it in the wagon. Get it ready to go. Well, you know, with all the sudden purchasing of barrels that she's not gonna question. But there are barrels there all of a sudden. It's like, okay, well, those are things that we have now. Zed's gonna
We got barrels.
back and forth, just outside. Just, you know, barrels, putting them back in. I guess we'll get ready to go. I'm gonna return the keys because I believe that was our last night.
That was last
Yeah,
night.
it's our last
I'm gonna
one.
return the keys.
No, take them. Take the keys.
No, I'm not taking the keys.
Do it.
I was
Forge
left
them.
in charge.
Make a second pair.
That's not a me thing.
Do it.
I could attempt.
And guess we're gonna go take Oka, get her armor.
Yo.
Yeah.
Now it is time for Wombat.
We going?
We go.
We going.
Going to armor shop. Oka, get her drip back.
Armor
Get
shop.
the drip.
All right.
Who's all going to armor shop with Oka?
I think we're all going because we're all
Yeah, I
going to
think
go
the
to
entire
armor shop.
party
party
We're
is.
all gonna- Yeah.
Okay.
A whole party goes to armor shop and then Boshin shop and then we'll figure out the rest from there.
Yeah.
Bet the buck out of there.
All right. So you guys are able to head over to the armor smith.
Woo!
Looks like it's about 8 a.m. and as you guys are like walking up to the door, you see, I believe it is Horik. 1 second. Open the book, damn you. Horik, yes. You see Horik kind of step out and like open the door and flip the. Actually, it does have like a little sign out
Aw.
front from upside down where it says closed at the top to then open at the top. And closes the door. You're still a ways away, but you do see that happen. And you guys are at the door. We just go in.
Yeah.
You go in.
Yee.
I unmute my fucking thing.
Um, no.
And there we go. Enjoy my AC if it turns back on. Okay. And ba-ding, door opens, and who's entering?
I am.
You are. Okay. Well, as you enter, you see Horik kind of spin around and. Well, that's good timing. I just opened the door. Take it you're here for your armor.
Yes, I am. Is it done yet?
Have a look. Kind of points, and you actually see Rowley literally like polishing your armor on a stand and like just like giving it a buff. Like it's super shiny, and you can see the cloth like seamlessly added to the armor.
Well, it seems someone finally done a good job around here.
That's what you all pay me for.
Yeah, give me my armor. Gimme.
I would take offense to that, but you did already pay. So, here you are. Kind of just takes it off the rack, unbuttons the things at the back, and hands it to you piecemeal. So, like, you've got the chest plate sideways down in your arms. The gloves go on top.
Yeah, she's just gonna take piece by piece as she's given to it and put it on.
Put it on. Okay.
Yep.
Well, you are fully kitted out again.
Yay!
Woo!
Yay!
Back to 17 AC.
You,
Hey.
you are back, and well, hopefully that does you justice. Anything else you might be interested in? I take it you guys are now leaving town.
Yep, we've got a couple things to do before we're out of this dreaded town.
Do all of you think the town is dreaded?
Yeah. It's actually quite better than some of the other places we've been.
Nibble's gonna not lie.
It's safe now.
No thanks to us.
Safer.
I can safely say I was very pleasantly surprised.
Well, if you have no more business, then hopefully you enjoy your armor. Thank you for your patronage, and hopefully we'll see you when you come back. We are always here to fix up, repair, as you can see.
Yeah, Oka's just gonna like wave her hand like yeah before turning on and leaving.
Anybody else?
Is that
Uh,
just gonna, like, on the way out, just kind of look at some of the swords for a little bit and then just leave, like as a passing look.
Nibble's gonna leave.
Okay.
Thank you again for the shield.
Fuck you.
Now
That was-
Wombat.
That was not Arden in character. That was Arsenal in character.
I know. Rowley just turned very upset and said, "Fuck you." I control this goddamn universe. If I'm angry, they're angry.
God has gotten angry.
God, you see lightning, boom, outside the door. Okay, and you have your armor complete with, I believe you said it has like the lightning like cracks in it, right?
Sorry.
And the symbol.
No, like your armor now like looks different. Like it has the lightning burns in it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it would have had the burns would have passed through into the body as well. Yeah.
Okay. Well, potion shop. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you guys are able to walk along down the street towards the potion shop. Very few people out at this time, and yeah, you're able to make it there. And looks like actually same thing. It's about it's about 8:30 now, as you guys are just walking along the town. You see the owner outside, and she is actually watering some of the plants in the little planters right out front. And the people who have been there know her as Anya. She kind of sees you all walking up. Ah, hello! Are you guys here to part with those hag potions.
I believe we were going to discuss that very thing.
Yes, of course. Well, if you'd like, you may come inside with me, and we'll take a peek.
Gonna all go inside, I
Go
guess.
walk inside the store.
Apparently, I'm leading this conversation.
Yep. Inside the store we go.
All right, how many more do we have? 10?
Let me look at my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
10.
All right, she kind of clears out a little bit of the table. You want to put the bottles there?
Yeah. So Threem will just pull them all out and kind of like line them all up there.
Ah, yes. Well, I never really gave you a price last time, and I believe I have come up with one. So, if you would be interested in giving me these, as I already told some of your other friends, I have requested that you go to...
Kresk. I think it was
Kresk. That is correct. Kresk. To Kresk to find my twin sister and bring me back some more potion solutions and materials. In return, we would have this wonderful potion as one of your rewards, and also we could possibly talk about some discounts for our new repeat customers. However, I've given some thought to these hag bargains, and I would be willing to give 1,000 gold pieces per bottle.
And as my friends have mentioned to us previously, your intent with these bottles was a form of employment?
Well, think of it as a loan. I have what they want. They need to pay me back to receive it. Nothing barbaric, of course. Fetching materials in the woods, cleaning the shop. As you said, employment, but unpaid, as I already have what they need.
I would like to insight check her.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, you can tell at least it is not a complete lie. If it is a lie, there is truth in what she's saying.
Okay. Zed's gonna look at everybody else. As I said, I was impartial to the decision.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Why do you keep leaving?
We never know when you go.
Sorry. The original phone call from my sister was that she was coming by to drop off my nephew for a few minutes. And she just got here. I had to go get the door.
Okay, so we're being offered 1,000 gold
Per bottle.
per bottle.
That's a good deal. That's
Zed,
a really good deal.
Zed did an insight check and determined that at least part of what she was saying was the truth.
Which is that you said employment, she said more like a loan, where if you're talking in our terms, real life terms, she would basically be holding them at gunpoint or hostage until they work off, which they could never work off. You don't know. But she would find these people, based on what she's saying, and use them as free labor, as she has their hag bargain.
Nimble's gonna shake her head.
But you can't use what I just told you. We were talking so that Arden knew what was going on.
No, but Zed said how your Nimble still does not want to.
I'm impartial.
Dog.
Dog.
Oka theorem?
But I'm impartial. That does sound like a rather good deal.
Here are my thoughts. If we were to not take that deal and simply release them, then the fruit of our labors of the encounter we had would in fact be just time and money lost. If we were to sell them, they would not be kept forever, hopefully, from said people who would eventually earn them back. It's simply just no longer our problem.
And at the very least, the new owner is no hag. So that's a plus for these. I say we sell them.
I'm leaning to more towards that as well.
I believe we know Oka's answer already.
Yeah, I would definitely like to line my pockets. 1,000 gold pieces per thing? Sounds like a good deal to me.
We could also, if you're more interested in long term, as I said, if you got me my stuff, we could negotiate discounts. I would also be open to reducing the monetary up front, but also giving a discount in the future.
So wait,
So-
she's
so,
offering less money immediately, but then discounts later.
She is saying if instead you would also like and think you would continually come back and buy potions, that you could get a discount in a reduction of price, yes.
Okay.
Meaning, she would save money right now, still get the potions, but if you kept coming back as repeat customers, you would be saving money.
We don't know when we're gonna come back.
True, we don't know how repeat we're gonna be.
Exactly. But, and yeah, my thing's on, but, I'm not making sound effects right
Mhm.
now.
I'm not entirely sure how repeat will be. I say we take it up front.
Well, I would be willing to offer for 5,000 gold a 10% discount.
This is another one of those like cartoon like excuse us and everyone huddles.
Yeah!
I know.
Hey, that's half the amount of money, but we get
That's-
a 10% discount if we keep coming back, which
And
we
that's-
can keep coming back.
And
That-
those potions are expensive, so
Mhm.
10% of like 50 gold per potion, that's 5 gold saved every single potion you buy.
True. And I mean, we still all get. If we split it evenly, it would be 5,000 gold or 1,000 gold each.
Correct.
I'm good with either or option.
Hmm.
I vote the full price option.
I vote full price up front.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too.
3 full price up front.
Majority rules.
True.
Joke's on
Money,
you.
money,
This is
money.
tyranny. My decision. No. This is a tyranny. A wombat's in charge.
Well.
Alright.
So, am I free to take these now?
You may. We will take your initial offer.
Fantastic. She like brightens up extremely, like creepily. And reaches under the desk, pulls out 10 little leather sacks. Feel free, kid. Jesus Christ. Feel free to count them. And you can
5 hours
see-
later.
You can see it's strut coins. So there's 10 in each sack.
Ah, I see. It's the premium currency.
And you can actually see now she moves to like a far corner of the like shop, and kind of like behind like a banister, like a column. Can't really see exactly what's going on, but after doing something, a wall panel seems to open, and she begins putting these bottles in that very quickly, and then they're gone from view, and she comes back.
I'm ready for the instant regret sometime soon.
I've already had like a moment of super maximum instant regret, and nothing bad happened because the campaign died. So I'm already well beyond that phase.
Yeah, you guys already had instant regret when you tried to save children and fight
Yeah.
hags. So,
You can have multiple instant regrets.
oh, you can have multiple, and you
We're
will.
going
This is
to.
Christmas God.
We are not done with that.
Yeah, you're not done. You're not done. They still got your fucking voice.
I know
Wait,
that.
speaking of
Dude,
which,
you
how are you
think I'm
talking right
aware of that? Because I'm not using a character accent, you dumb bitch.
You don't have a character accent.
I do.
Anybody else
Well, I
realize
stopped
that Aries'
using it.
name is just one letter off of Ariel?
Yeah.
What?
Aries, if you change the last letter of your name to an L,
And Anya comes back and, well, is everything to your liking? It certainly is to mine.
Yes, we can tell.
I like sassy. Oh, they're even getting sassy. Everybody gets 10 strat coin.
Was it
20
10?
actually. No, it's
Yeah,
20.
it's 20.
It's 20. I'm putting it in as platinum, even though it's not platinum.
Or just
We're just
put it in as
pretending.
a strat coin.
Yeah, it's the platinum currency, the strat coin.
Sure.
Yeah, because they're worth 100,
10.
10, 10.
No,
Yeah, 10.
100. 100.
No, 100. Okay. Oh, they're super platinum. That'd be 200 platinum then.
Ooh.
Okay, hold on. Can I put letters in here? Hold on.
Yeah, because you're getting 2,000 total. 2,000 gold.
Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. Hold on.
Alright, well,
just
Now
gonna-
I get to make more original story. You guys are gonna
yeah.
fucking hate this.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put that in there anyway.
Where can I put Stratcoin? Is that just equivalent to platinum?
I'm just putting it in gold now. I have 2002 gold.
Yeah, you can just do gold, but you know, we do have Stratcoin as an item. So,
As an item. Okay.
yeah, do you not have any more?
I never had any to begin with. This is
No.
the
Didn't
least
have
broke I've
any.
been in the whole game.
I've only had like max 20 gold this whole game.
I did too.
I can give
I had
you a
50.
Stratcoin. Do you want a Stratcoin? And then
Yes.
you can say you have Stratcoin.
Strat coin.
There.
Stratcoin.
Thank you.
It's in your inventory, and now just edit it to be the number. Okay. Now,
Money, money, money.
if everything is in order, if you don't mind, I'm going to close up shop a little early today. I have some recruitment to do.
I'm sure you do. Well, aside from our other business with you,
Who's
we
gonna
shall be
tap
off, I
Arden?
suppose.
Nimble's gonna tap at Arden.
He looks down.
She's gonna gesture to the potion shop. And just. Because
Oh,
she only explained it to him.
Fine. One last question. You would not happen to be in possession of, or know where we could find sending stones?
Sending stones. And could I get a little description of what that may be?
Out of character, because I just want to be sassy for a second. They're rocks that cast sending. In character.
Oh, you're a bitch. Okay, you can get out of my store. Wow.
We don't
Uh,
sell
my-
rocks here.
My eternal
Don't
mood.
sell rocks
in
here.
in character. Well, I believe that typically, and I promise I'm not being a smartass here. Worked stones or unworked stones, depending on the creator, that when activated allow you to cast sending, but only to the other recipient stone.
I don't see a price.
Arcane walkie-talkies, except they only work once because sending is a weird fucking spell.
There's actually
It-
two versions. One that works like the version everybody thinks it works like, which is the Rocky Talkie version. And then there's the how it actually works. That no, yes, Rocky Talkies.
Message.
Yeah. Everyone always used sending stones like their walkie-talkies. They're like, "Yup, no, we can just talk indefinitely." And then there's how they're technically supposed to work, which is they let you cast the sending spell, but the sending spell only allows you 25 words, and you can they can only go back and forth to each other.
Well, it depends. Do you want a Rocky Talkie?
Rocky Talkie.
Well, you still can't fucking use it, so what good would that do?
For the rest of the party, because we keep splitting up.
So you would want how many?
Two
That's
sets.
not enough for the.
2 sets, 2
They
parts.
come in pairs.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
2 sets, 4 stones. That gets most of the party one. And that way, if we break up.
The more than just 2 sections.
Break up like a band?
Oh god!
Yup, guys, I'm leaving. Bye, everyone.
Oh.
But yeah, just if she would happen to be in possession of and or know where we could find some.
I'll be right back while you're looking that up.
Well, I do believe she kind of walks into the back. And she comes back out and just tosses something at you, Thareem. Catch.
He reaches out and grabs it.
It's a small, smooth stone, and as it lands in your hand, you hear, "Can you read me?"
I do.
Over.
Over.
Do you speak out loud, or do you?
No, he's just like, yes, I hear you.
Ah, good. Well, at least it works one way. Yes, I do believe these are what you're looking for. What might you be using an item like this for?
Well, we've done several jobs for this town as is, where we've had to separate our group a little bit, and it's good to keep in contact and good communication when doing such jobs.
So, just the pair? I do happen to have 2 more sets, it seems. It seems they only work really one-on-one. I think, given some time, I may be able to connect them all into a sort of network, if you will.
How long would that take?
But an afternoon.
Oh, it's actually not bad at all. Everyone? I'll look to everyone to see if
I was
wanna-
just gonna try to mouth the words how much at Arden.
what does it matter how much?
Well, let's think. So, how many would you like? And would you like me to try my best to...
2 pairs, 4 stones, if at all possible. That would be greatly appreciated. Though,
Well,
if
you do
not
have
possible,
5 of you, and if I can get it working the way I hope I can, wouldn't 5 be better?
if you can get it working, then we'll take the 5. If not, 4 would be fine.
Perfect. Well, under normal circumstances, these were quite annoying to come by, as they do just look like stones, and I myself am not able to weave such magic, but I have my ways of tampering. If we were going to 5 and I was able to get the spell working correctly.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I would say about 30,000 for the entire.
How much did we just get? All of us?
10,000.
Mm-hmm. This is a group decision.
What?
Yeah.
If we want all 5 that can be connected on a network, that's 30 grand.
That's a lot of work for something that we only need really. If we're gonna split it into 2 groups, we only need 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you would only get the one with sending. This is an upgrade to make it a walkie-talkie, and it is a network where you can broadcast to all of them, broadcast to one of them. You can use it like the people just fucking use it. However, I would give you full reign to use it like that.
Look to Oka.
Why are you looking at Oka?
Oka has the most money.
That's the most money.
I don't want fucking 30 grand.
30 grand.
Yeah, but you'd be
don't
the
have-
biggest
you don't have
contributor
all
to
of
it.
30 grand, but that means you would get like 3 stones. And that means that anytime they get money, they'd have to pay you off, and you could have interest to it.
I already owe Oka money.
So does Arden.
So does our dude.
Hey, hold on. I don't owe Coca money.
I was actually, as soon as we left the shop, I was planning to be like, "Yo, Oka, here's the money back, by the way." I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the investment.
For the time being, I think 2 will be just fine. However, should our luck
I will stop
be
you
in-
there, though. If you do start beginning to use the stone on a regular basis, I will not be able to tamper with the spell, as it will be past its due date, if that makes sense. I would have to find and procure 2 more stones. As I already said, I cannot weave such magic, only tamper. That would be quite a bit more in price. These do
They can
not
come
grow
back.
on trees. You can actually
not-
see now, Thareem, sorry, you flipped the stone over in your hand. There is blood on that one stone. A splatter of blood.
adventurers kind of lose these.
Because if you remember, most of these items, the way I'm playing it,
Mm-hmm.
they are pulled off dead adventurers that got sent into Barovia to make it even more darker. You were basically using looted dead people's items.
I'll do it again.
Yep.
I'll do it again.
Good lord. Not me, like, loathing the fact that we don't have one artificer who can just make those fuckers for free.
We'll start multi-class and then bitch now.
Multi-class again.
Multi-class again.
I
Yeah, it says-
know,
it says
do
the
I look like an
person
inventor to you?
begging a person to be like, I want you to use Tome. Please put investigate on it.
Now has that available.
I'm not running Starfire Protocol, Wombat.
Yeah, you're not a wizard.
Put on curious, you're kicked.
Here, hold on. Let me check out this Darcy build. Like,
All right, shit. No Destiny right now. Come on.
This is the anti-destiny
Joke,
area.
joke, but D&D Destiny. No.
I say we wait. We always find more money.
Mm-hmm.
well, then in that case, we might have to postpone this purchase, and hopefully our luck will bring us fortune to both us and you.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to hold on to them in the meantime. These are quite rare.
Didn't even know what they were until we told you.
You don't have a voice.
I know, that's why I get to be sassy.
This is the inner monologues of Nimbletree. Just
Grabs the
subtitles.
stone from
Subtitles on the top of
screen.
the screens.
Subtitles en español.
No,
In undercommon.
that's pirate Spanish.
Well, yeah, in that case, Threem's just gonna toss the stone back to her.
Catches it. Well.
Nice catch.
Wow.
Nice cock.
Nice cock.
Nice cock.
I'm still okay. On break, I need to tell you why I'm mad about that.
So I will keep these 5 on the side for your party, but if I do have someone else coming in here and trying to purchase, well, what should I tell them? Is it on retainer? And she kind of holds out her hand.
We putting this on layaway or what?
Could we? Because we're coming back to give her sister stuff. I mean, give her sister stuff.
Which would then give you probably gold, the potion, and also, she said, possibly a discount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the deal.
Not what I meant.
Collateral.
Gives.
Collateral. We have this. Picks up Oka.
Can
This one
I?
doesn't
Can I
come
give
with
her?
a hag's bargain bottle. I don't want this. Throws through window.
Could I give her the cloak of protection
You're trying to give her a cloak of
for as
protection
the
for the layaway.
lateral as collateral?
No.
Okay.
Pretty good collateral.
You want money?
Just how much though? She's not telling us.
Someone ask.
I can't.
How
Or you just give her some money.
about how much up front were you wanting?
Nothing up front. This is just to hold the item, dear. As I said, it is quite rare. Just 1,000. That's all.
I'll do it. Put it down. You can see I have half my Strahd coins.
Well then.
There we go.
I will make sure that when I do see you again, hopefully soon, I should have 5 stones linked together, ready for your leisure. And I hope I do see you soon with my ingredients. Tell my sister that business is going very well.
I need to be right back.
Okay.
The ring just dissipates.
The rain turns into a bow.
Snap, disappear. The ream snaps, then crackles, then pops, and is gone.
Eh.
Quispy.
Crispy.
Crispy. All right. Well, hopefully our luck is on your side as well. And hopefully we're back soon. You have a good rest of your time. Well then, everyone.
I mean, if you guys stop asking for items that aren't in this fucking campaign, they won't be extra fucking prized.
I wasn't even my
I
idea.
don't know what's in this campaign.
Listen, all I've asked for is powdered silver and led to the creation of the greatest man
And we
of all
got
time.
powdered Silveris.
Exactly. All I
We
wanted
got a
is
whole
something
man out
Just
of
a
that.
figment of your imagination.
Whole ass man. That's great.
greatest man of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, everyone.
Which direction are we going?
I think we all
It's
agreed.
about
One more.
9 now.
We all agreed. One more look at the lake, and then off to go check on some wine.
Question: can we get the horses to the lake without having to leave them?
Mm-hmm.
The
Alone.
lake itself, yes. If you want to look at the map again, activate.
Yeah, okay. I
Yes,
just couldn't
please.
remember. I
There's
just
a
cou- I cou-
Lake Zarovich Road.
Lake is out of it. Okay, cool. All right, that's what I was worried about last time. So let's.
But the lake that I read wasn't called Lake Zarovich. It was another. It was a different lake. Oh God, I haven't. I had it committed to memory, and then it's been a week of hell.
3,000,000% Lake Zarovich.
Okay.
What other lake do you see above Valaki? Please tell me.
Well, not above Valaki, but I'm remembering what the book had said. I don't think it said Lake Zarovich.
Lake.
You guys are here in Valaki.
Yep.
And we were right here last time.
Yes.
Because we were right next to where the water came from.
So, in which we don't have to go all the way back to that part. We could just go north. Excuse
Mhm.
me.
We could just go north to the lake, and then Nimble can go swimming again.
In the water she doesn't want to swim in.
Yep.
She literally said that earlier too. When we were there.
But look, that other smaller lake has a tower on the map.
We don't have GPS, bitch. We don't know.
It does.
Listen, I think it'd be funny if it just went north. Goes, I think this is the wrong lake.
Let's go. I don't care what the outcome is now. I just want to go to the lake now.
Going to the lake. Doop, 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 doop.
Northward to the lake, I guess. And if I'm wrong, we'll go to the other lake. It's on the way anyway, because we have to go that direction for wine.
If I'm wrong, we'll go to the other.
Go get some wine.
Going to the lake.
Going to the
Yeah.
lake.
Going to the lake. Doo, 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 doo.
Doo-doo-doo.
Lake Zarovich. There you go. At the foot of a mountain, nestled in a misty forest, is a large lake. Water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. The mist hangs still over the water. 3 boats sit on the shore, and you notice a 4th boat out in the middle of the lake with a lone figure this time. They seem to be fishing this time.
Fisherman
Well,
from earlier.
the fisherman that was not from earlier because we didn't see him.
Not no from when we
Oh,
first
from
went
that.
in.
From,
When
from
we
that
first
much
went
earlier.
in there, yeah, earlier.
When you met the fisherman in the town, yes,
Well,
in the bar.
now just a cursory glance around. Can we see any island on the middle of the lake, as said in the book? Or is the lake too big to really be able to tell?
An island in the middle of the lake.
Is what the book had said, that there was an island in the middle of a lake that had the wizard's tower on it.
Yeah, you're thinking of the wrong lake.
That's what I said. It wasn't Lake Sarovich.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, it's definitely over here. But Lake Sarovich is the one above Valaki. So that's the lake you're going to. You have never been to the other lake with a wizard tower on it.
Which would have had a different dialogue because we've known this one was Lake Zarovich. Like we've known that much, right?
Yeah.
And so when I read the other lake's name, I think it was lake. It started with a B. I am very sorry that I didn't commit it to memory. But when I read the other lake, I literally said like, if we can find this lake, we can find tower. So, but everyone had said like, I think that's just the lake we were just at. So I went along with it. But I'm pretty sure. I was pretty sure it was like, no, it's not Lake Zarovich. It's this other lake. We can ask around, maybe see if people know where it might be.
Yeah, because you read the Myth of Kazan.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's that one. Yep, got it.
Yep. Which is what I would have wanted to do is like ask around. But the reason we came here is because everyone had said it was like, isn't that the lake we were just at? It's like, I didn't think so. And I was correct. So if we could backtrack a bit, I would like to have that dialogue that I would have wanted, which is ask around and see is like, does anyone know where this lake is at? If this is a lake that is anywhere and where we might be able to find it.
We should find the fisherman and then just ask.
Either the fisherman or the librarian, who's a historian.
I mean, the fisherman who's at the lake, the wrong lake that we came to, who's right there.
What I'm
Not the
saying
If we're
is, like,
backtracking, he
That's
couldn't be
the right
there.
lake. That's a totally right lake, just the wrong lake.
Well, actually, it's yeah, no, it is the right lake because the lake we're looking for is the left lake. This
Mhm.
one's clearly on the right.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna have an aneurysm.
Alright. Let's go to the left lake.
Yeah, you just want to immediately snap travel to the left lake? Yeah, for sure. Let me do that.
No, not like that.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that's why I said is like
done at
if
Lake Zarovich.
yeah, that's what I was saying. If we could backtrack a bit so I can have that dialogue with the people of Valaki.
People
'Cause-
out on the street do not want to talk to you, as you have continued to know. Only the people.
I
in shops
didn't
because
mean
they're
like that.
trying-
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
But you've known this since the start. People on the street actively avoid all of you all the time, no matter what. It is only the people in the shops because they are trying to get money.
Alright, let's backtrack
What?
to going to another shop.
Why don't you ask one of the tavern keepers? Because if anybody knows information, it's the people who give people booze.
I'd also like to think that the person in charge of collecting history and legend would know where a simple lake would be. So I would like to go ask the librarian and also maybe pay a little bit now that we've been paid some Strahd coin. Was it 20 each, right?
Yeah, we all have to. Well, you guys all have 2,000. I have 1,000 because I put the down payment on the rocks.
Now that we've been paid, I would like to maybe go buy some of those books. But yeah, I would like to go to the librarian.
Any objections?
Nope.
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 Bookstore. We're going to Barnes and Noble.
Yeah!
I want a muffin and some coffee.
Welcome to Janovic and Sons, as the old sign just creaks above the door.
Hello, I've returned.
Welcome back, son.
Um,
Are you here to read more books?
I would actually like to purchase some of those books that we talked about. Could you remind me again the price for all of the aforementioned books? The one on talk of legend and tales and stuff and such.
Well, one of the ones you read was The Legend of Lugdana. That one is 25. And the rarer ones that you are interested in, the Myth of Kazan and the Fanes of Barovia, those are both 100.
So I believe.
But I do also have the extras that you were not interested in, but I do still have. The Fall of Argynvost, also 100. Battle at the Gates of Salenka, 25. Battle of Berez, 25.
So 375.
If you want every single one, yes.
Here is 3 Strahd coin. Actually, here's 4. And I'll just take the 25 gold back.
There you go. Wow, and you actually get to keep them in your inventory this time. All right, 1 second.
And
Does
now
it
that I
have-
have a bag of holding, I'm not super encumbered. I just throw them in the bag.
You want
Battle
a
at the Gates of
backpack?
Salenka, Battle of Berez, Legend of Lugdana, The Fanes of Barovia, The Myth of Kazan, and The Fall of Argynvost. These 6 powers once united in harmony until the fire next
There are like 11 references that just happened right now.
There you go. There are your 6 books in your inventory. Did you remove
Thank you.
your money?
Thank you.
Did you
Let's
remove
see.
your money?
I need to make it correct on my screen because I've been using an app to keep track of my Strata coin. So I have 30 current gold, and then I'm just I don't know.
Here. You have a Strahd coin, edit it so that it has the correct amount.
Does this man have any blank books and some ink for sale?
Blank books and ink.
Yep. Blank books and ink.
Of course. How many are you looking for?
3 blank books and perhaps as many inkwells.
So many lookup item item book 25 gold per, so 75, and then ink
Yeah.
ink 1 ounce bottle. 105.
What, 105 gold for 1 inkwell bottle?
No, that's the price for 3 books and 3 ink.
Okay. I was about to be like, wait, what?
Hold up. Something ain't right here.
I was
Hold
about to
up.
be like, yeah, hold up.
Wait a
Hold
minute.
up. Oh, hold up.
Something ain't right.
How much is it just per inkwell? I'm
10.
trying to do math in my brain. Math want even number.
10.
It's 10. Okay. I'll leave a 5 either way. Okay, I'm just gonna make this easier on myself. I'm gonna make it 4 blank books for an even 100, and then I'm gonna get 10 inkwells for another 100. And make that 800. So buy 4 books and 10 wells of ink.
4 books is 100.
Yep,
10 miles of ink is 100, so
Yep.
200.
that's 200. Yep, mark that off my inventory.
Okay, well, I will
Inventory.
give you 1 ink 1 ounce bottle, so make that
Yep,
10.
I'll just make that 10.
And then I will give you a
4 blank books.
empty book, and you make that 4 empty book.
4 empty book. Senko.
Excuse me. One
I'm
other
sorry,
question.
I was not done dealing with her.
I look down at my signet ring and remember my literal noble ability that is supposed to make people want to help me, and then I just kind of sigh.
Oh, you're trying to use actual
Background
in-game
feature.
mechanics on me, the most sarcastic bitch in this voice call? That's crazy. Your tears, they season my food so well.
He just looks down and
Yes.
just
No,
sighs a little.
he did not do that then because you have the thing. So yes, how can I help
Even
you?
if he did, it would have been funny.
Yes, it would have been, but you oh noble. How can I help you, son? Yes, what do you need?
Just one more question. Are you aware at where we'd be able to find where are you again? Lake Baratok.
Lake Baratok. That does ring a bell. Why? What are you looking for?
Do you remember some of those clues I'd given you the other day, the things I've had to work with? I think I might be able to find more somewhere at this lake.
How so?
Just rummaging through books and legends. From my understanding, even legends are cemented in some form of truth, though it may not be as splendid as written in some of these books. I think there's information to be found there.
Well, yes, I did read the same book, and as that book did state, the lake is to the left of Valaki, out of the western gate.
Okay.
Are you looking for Kazan?
Maybe not Kazan himself, but anything he might have left behind. Information.
I wish you the best. And thank you for giving my books a new home. I can tell you'll take care of them.
I will do my damnedest to make sure no harm comes to them. Cut to 20 minutes from now when he throws a book at a fire creature.
Oh God, no.
Take this. Just throwing random things out of the bag.
Fireball. Fireball.
Oh God, the fireball's fireballing
Magic
back.
missile. Magic missile.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. That hit you.
Acid splash, acid splash, acid splash.
Oh
Throwback.
God.
I'll throw it back.
Yo.
Right?
You know?
Fail. Okay, so now that well, first, is everybody good? Is everybody done at
Dust.
Barnes and Nobles? Are we all ready to meet back in the parking lot?
I didn't get my espresso.
They were out of espresso.
God damn it. Then we
Aaron,
leave.
we leave no espresso.
No reason to go to Barnes and Nobles. They don't have espresso. God damn it! What are all these bugs doing here?
Okay, so we're going
We're going
west.
Weast.
West.
Going west to where specifically? By the way, it is now 10.
Into Mern.
10.
Going to the lake.
You're trying to
Oh.
immediately go to the lake?
Well, we're heading westward anyway to go to begin looking on that whole wine deal. So
Mhm.
depending on what happens first, we'll start heading that direction. If we get to the lake first, then we'll check it out. If we get to our other area first, then we'll do that.
Okay.
Any objections?
Nope.
Nine.
Nay.
All right, majority rules.
Is Rainbow back?
Rainbow.
No.
Yeah, I'm
Rainbow.
here.
Oh, there he is.
Okay.
I was blowing my nose, so I was muted.
Go off.
Oh,
Oh.
I can't do my sound. Never mind.
Yeah, we go lake or that direction.
Going west.
tell everybody
northeast.
I'm on my way. Friends and new places to see.
All right. So we're going to the west. Well, it looks like. So we're trying to find the Lake Baratov, yes?
Or the Wizard Winery place, whatever shows up first.
Yeah, whichever one's
Well,
closer.
you remember them telling you the Wizard Winery that you should cross your first bridge, continue down the road past the fork until you reach the second bridge, and then on the beaten path is how you get to the winery.
Can we see Big Map again?
Please. Manners.
Oh,
Yay, thank you.
thank you. Okay, so first bridge, right? This one over
Yep.
here.
Mhm.
And then what they say?
Second bridge.
They said follow the path past the fork, and then before the second bridge, the beaten path.
So it's
So is this path?
that way. It's
So
probably this place over here.
So we literally have to choose
Lake, or wine. Water or wine.
Both.
If we do wine first, then we can get lake on the way back.
True.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Because we're looking at the lake.
Yeah.
All right.
Going to wine.
Okay. Well then,
And so begins our travel.
we are going to get some schmoozic going. Let's see.
Almost heaven. West Virginia.
West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains. Shenandoah River.
The very first thing you see as you begin your trek with your buggy. Do we have a second Hans, or do we only have Hansel?
I thought we
Did
bought
did
another
we-
one.
Oh, we
did
got
not
another
at the
one.
moment. We did not at the moment.
Oh, we should do
Not that I
that.
remember.
Someone go throw gold at the Huntsman.
Make it rain, make
I
it rain.
believe it was Fiddy to just get another of the same type of horse. So just someone take off Fiddy, and then what do we want it to be named?
Nasus?
We have Hansel and
we had Hansel and Girdle.
It is another male this time. It is not a female.
Nasus.
Okay,
it's
so we
two
have
males.
So we had Hansel and Girdle first, but Girdle is dead, so now we have Hansel.
Jose.
Jose.
With an H.
Jose.
H.
Just
Jose.
hose.
Jose sounds kind of fun.
Horsese.
Martin Horsese.
Martin Horses.
We have Hansel and Martin Horsese.
Is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everybody say yeah.
Yep,
Right.
yeah, I'm okay with
Alright,
that.
done. It is being
Yeah.
written. It is being written.
Hansel and Martin Horsese.
Martin Horsese.
You ever seen a Horsese film?
Sigh.
All right, Martin Horsese and Hansel. Okay, and as we are heading out on the road, immediately as you are leaving the walls out of the Western Gate for the first time, you see above a hill an encampment, it seems.
All right,
So,
everybody, time for a
there's an
short rest.
there's an awesome Martin Scorsese film. There's an awesome Martin Scorsese film called The Wolf of Barovia Street.
And
Oh my god. I'm going to lose it.
as you are leaving, basically the road kind of cuts directly past, and you just see through this clearing of the trees this encampment, which looks to be another Valaki encampment, as you can see the wagons. The atmosphere here seems very different than the one you originally have taken part in near
Oh, the
beginning of
Vistani.
journey.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, so are there any different were there any markers other than the blue scarves that showed us the like the differences between the Vistani, or the differences between their encampments as well?
Pretty sure it is just what color bandana they wear.
Mm,
I see, I see.
The bad one.
and it doesn't seem like there's any way to circumvent this path, is there?
This
There's
is
no way to.
off the path.
Oh,
It
okay. So this
is
is just off the path.
directly to your left. You don't have to go into it, but it is literally right there. Maybe 200, 300 feet off the road. But it is, like, it's in the same hex as the road, kind of thing.
What do you all think? If it's some of the other Vistani, it might be worth a quick stop. But if it's the red bands, we should probably keep moving. But there's no way to really tell except for seeing one.
Do we have any reason to want to stop here yet?
Not necessarily. But the blue band Vistani have always been accommodating and helpful.
We found a skull in a chest.
Yeah, I
with
was about
a blue
to say Nibble
bunny.
still has
Oh,
that. Has the head.
We also do have a skull in a chest with a blue Vistani band.
No, you only have the skull.
That's what yeah, that's right. We got rid of the
We
chest.
don't have
We
the
still,
chest. We have the
still have the
skull and
skull.
the face
I think we
scar.
kept the veil. We kept the
And
veil.
Mhm.
At the very least, they deserve to have it back.
As you are, contemplating, you see from that front house with the smoke coming out a big yawn. Not a Vistani exit, but a dusk elf. Basically, gray skin, pointy ears, black hair.
Mhm.
They kind of exit the house and begin walking down the path to the left, like house to house, it seems. So they're just walking along the hill.
Well, that's not concerning.
Someone's just walking. What is
Everything is concerning in this place.
I'm just gonna gesture to the person and give Arden a look of just.
Nimble's also
Really?
side-eyeing Arden
She's-
I
right
did
now.
say everything, didn't I? Take a good look at us, but none of us are not exactly unconcerning. He only has a leg, for God's sake.
Nimble's just gonna mouth the
that
word
looks-
"wow."
Looks at Nimble. I don't know. I think the rest of us look completely fine. What do you think, Nimble?
Just gonna nod.
Even Thareem looks pretty alright for Thareem. Thareem, what do you think?
You do realize I can disguise myself, right?
See, he's fine.
See, he's
Doesn't
fine.
take away our,
Nimble's
Doesn't take
nodding
away our-
furiously behind her.
doesn't take away our current look about ourselves. Regardless, should we stop by? Is it worth the look or not? If it's the red band Vistani, I don't know if we can really take on an encampment. If it's a blue band, we can give them back their lost friend.
Then I'll go and look. I have a means of very quick escape if I need to.
Can
Just wait
Nibble's
here.
gonna pat like Zed's back. So I can
Yes,
chuck
I'll
it.
be. Let's just be ready to run with the wagon in case it goes south. I have a means of escaping on my own if I need to.
Why don't we let the person who's actually adept at sneaking around take a look, though?
Because that looks suspicious, mister. He's walking down a hill. That doesn't look. That looks concerning. You just said walking around look concerning. She's just gonna raise her hand and she's gonna go walk up to camp. Go walk into the camp.
Oops, could you stare? You're supposed to be the sneaky one.
Says wow again.
Yeah,
She's
basically.
walking in. She's making herself known. She's just gonna walk in and see what's up. What's the aura of the camp as Zed walks up?
I look down to Nimue and is like, listen, I wanted to let you go on this one. You're an adult, you can do it. What?
Can
You're
I
walking up
punch
to the-
Arden?
I'm walking up to camp. I'm looking unthreatening.
To the houses or to the tent?
Towards the. Look at the picture of me. I'm gonna walk up towards just like the outside, you know, like that spot, like on this road. I'm gonna follow it for a bit, up to the middle, I guess.
Okay.
Yep. Again, not threatening. Very obvious. Is anybody stopping me? It's like, what's the camp vibe?
Well, as you begin to leave and walk down the road, that house to the right's door opens, and another dusk elf. As you continue walking up, you can see male. Just closes the door and stares as you walking up.
I'm trying to get a look and see. Do they got red or do they got blue? They Paragon or they Renegade?
This is a dusk elf.
No, I'm looking to see if they've got the bandanas.
This is a dusk elf.
Okay. Is he wearing a bandana?
No.
Jesus.
Okay.
The dusk elf is not a Vistani.
Okay. I mean, I don't think Zed has met any Vistani, so she doesn't know.
Why did we let this?
Well, as you continue walking up, then. All right. You basically just see all of the wagons, and really don't see a lot of people, even Vistani. You definitely hear some sounds like music coming from the inside of the tent. Very big tent, almost like circus tent size.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see, as the picture shows, basically the light flickering in and out, so possibly a fire on the inside. And then, as you continue looking and you continue walking up, you do see one person seems to hop out of a wagon in the back and begin wrapping around. And you have a pretty high perception passive.
I do. It's 18, yes.
There is red on the head.
There's red on the head, okay.
There is indeed a red bandana fastened around the head of this person who you assume to now be a Vistani, considering
That
what you've been told.
Okay. Cool. All right. Gonna start walking back then if nobody's gonna stop me.
So you just turn heel and begin walking back?
I just kind of,
Where-
make
where
it.
would you say you get to point with your mouse?
Probably about right. I'm gonna probably say like about up that hill right there.
All right. You free to head back?
Cool. Yeah, I will. I will head back unless I hear anything disturbing or something that would, grab my any distress or disturbances. I don't know if you want me to roll perception for that or
No.
okay.
As you begin to continue walking down, you do see like further back, so not this house, but there was another house that you could kind of see cresting the hill a bit, and
Yep.
there seemed to be 3 of the elf-like people guarding the door. It seems.
To one of the tents or a wagon.
Everything is a house on the outskirts.
Okay.
Everything is a tent or wagon up top. I am saying on
Okay.
the outskirts. Where
Outskirts,
the
got it.
Houses.
As guards. Okay.
Mhm.
Noted. See, player me has curiosity, but Zed does not. Zed's gonna keep walking back.
Can we
Okay.
see any of this from where we are?
You could see the person walk out of the door and the person still staring at Zed from the house to the right.
Can Nimble like pull Arden in the way and point towards the house on the right?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Next question.
Never mind.
Yes, you can.
Then do that to Arden. I'm gonna pull him by
Arden,
the
do you
sleeve a little
accept?
bit. Like just tugging to try to get his attention
Arden,
more like
do you accept or do you retaliate?
I push her in the mud. No.
Good.
she pocket sands you with mud.
Pocket mud.
Just picks up
Pocket mud.
puts it on your face.
Mud slap. Ugh.
Anyway, he looks down. He's like, What is it?
I'm gonna point towards the house, kind of like pulling him in that direction.
What? Do you want me to go with her?
She's gonna just point at the house again, kind of just
I'm-
leading him to the person standing outside.
Fine. Do you want me to go see what is it they're doing? What
Good
is
nod.
happening here? Okay.
Go
Get up and I'll start walking towards the person.
Gonna follow him.
Zed, partway there, who's walking back, just looks at you confused. What are you doing?
Ask her. She wanted to go talk to him.
Talk to who?
Points.
You wanted to go talk to him.
Okay, all right, fine. I'll go back.
My mute elf daughter's a pain in the ass.
Turn around. Let's go.
No, not going to the camp. Going to the house.
The house is in the camp.
Okay.
It's all a camp. The whole thing's a camp.
That's a big top. I don't understand why they would have actual houses. And it was a drow, wasn't it?
No,
No.
Dusk Elf.
Dusk elf.
That's what I meant.
Pale skin.
Are you saying all elves look alike?
There's a lot of races to remember.
A lot of sub races of elves. They do.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Anyway, I'm not gonna say that on stream.
Jadakai, Eladrin, Sea Elves, High Elves, Wood Elves, Dark Elves, Dusk Elves, a whole fucking lot of you.
Sun elves, moon elves, star elves, wood elves.
Too many of you.
Anyway,
Go talk to Pale Man.
Where are we trying to go? Sorry.
To the guy that was watching Zed walk up towards the encampment in the right house.
Okay. So who's approaching?
Zed turned around to go with Arden, who is going with Nimble, who wanted to approach.
So you're telling me that a person who was staring at you sees you now group up with two other people and begin marching towards them.
Not marching, just walking.
That doesn't matter. All right. As they see that, they flinch from their position of just standing and immediately open the door and slam the door shut behind them.
Yeah, I knew this would happen.
You are closer to the house with the 3 standing guard outside, it seems, though.
Yeah,
Now
we'll
at
go
this
there
point.
then, I guess. We'll Arden that way.
As we're walking, literally just knowing Nimble can hear her, and hear him just to Zed. You know, there are sometimes we have to say no to her, right?
So why didn't you?
1 second. Let me...
Because talking to a single person is probably better than going up to the guard.
Again, why didn't you say no?
Well, I'm not against talking to the one person that was over there, but I am against talking to the guards over here.
But you're saying that you need to say no, so why aren't you saying no?
Before we get all the way to like the guard, gonna turn around to Zed and mouth the words, "We are lost." We aren't lost, but we are lost.
No, I'm very certain we are lost in this situation, actually.
She's just gonna stare at her a little bit, blinking.
Look at her like you're the one making us lost.
She's gonna be like,
She is so confused.
she's gonna just say lost.
Oh god. Oh. Oh yes, I remember this. I ain't gonna say shit.
Fine, I'll be the one to do it.
Nibble's pulling the has the bag that has the
Where-
skull knight ready.
Where would quote unquote be the front of this encampment? Like where
Where the
a
path
guard
is?
would be.
I mean, it is a circle.
You guys were walking around the edge.
Is
to
okay
get to
if
this
they're gonna
house.
like join or they just go back?
That's if they fucking say they are. That's not my job.
No, I'm asking them. I'm asking you. Okay. What the fuck's the house?
Yeah. Nope, that's not my grab button. That's
that
my
the
grab
house?
button.
Is the house? Is this where we're going? I cannot see the tops of houses, and it's making me confused.
Where did Arden go?
Here.
Oh, there he is. Okay, Nimble jumped on top of him. I'm like, I can't see where you are.
I've lost the man.
It's harder to
Yeah.
see on this map, but this house down here is the one that has the 3
No.
guards
Down here. Which one?
that I'm pinging.
I'm looking for a ping. I cannot see the ping. There it
Ping
is.
is
Okay.
like down south.
Okay.
It's the Texas of pings.
Whee. Quick.
Look, there's a person right there we can talk to as we're walking. Why? Stop pinging. Let me grab. Oh,
Can't-
game pause. No
Okay.
wonder.
You
Game is
paused.
paused.
What are you doing here? What's your business?
Is this person Vistoni?
Yes.
Are they wearing red?
Yes.
We can see
All
their
right, we've
icon.
got a. Right, I'm just making sure. Sometimes icons are just icons.
Icon. Stani.
So we have our answer now. We should probably not talk to these Vistani. What do I say now?
Hello. I'm talking to you.
Son of a bitch.
Can
Our rather speechless friend here has gotten us quite lost. Our other, very colorful friend is looking for a tower with a lake of sorts.
I heard that there was something new being built in Velaki, and I wanted to see if there was if any news had been heard by any of the encampment here, seeing as you are our first the first people we've seen going this direction.
You're probably heading to Lake Barzog. Is that correct?
Is that what it's called?
You tell me. You're obviously
Well,
not heading to Lake Valaki.
again, I've only heard rumors and such.
Well, did you also hear the rumor that you are unable to currently reach the lake?
Is that so?
It is surrounded by the very same mist that surrounds these lands for unknown reasons.
Oh. Strange.
But it's a good thing you ran into us. We have a potion that would allow you to walk through the mist with no ill effects.
I insight check?
Insight check.
Yay, you guys are insight checking. I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna do it too.
I played D&D.
I have not heard you guys say the word insight check in a month.
Who are we inside checking? Each other?
What
We're
part
Yes!
are you- Jesus, what part of the conversation are you inside checking?
Just about the potion.
That they have a potion?
Yeah, that they
will
have a potion
allow
that.
you to go through the mist?
Yeah, that part.
I'd
They
like
do
to
have a
insight-
potion. Yes.
I'd like to insight check the part that says with no like
Ill
nothing,
effects.
no ill
Yeah.
effect.
Well, you didn't roll insight now, did you?
I'm hitting the button because I wanted to be
Okay.
clear before I hit the button.
Okay.
No, never mind. I know nothing.
Oh god.
You do
Our
not
smartest
know,
man
but
is clueless.
you are listening to a person and they are saying that there is fog around the one place you want to go, and you definitely remember that walking into the fog fucks you up and does not allow you to leave.
Well,
So
I'm not entirely sure if we're that desperate to go see the place. I've just heard stories and I was interested in seeing if any of it was true.
well, I have these potions right here. There's no harm in taking them. They're only one shot coin. And just to show you, literally takes one off of the 10 or so they've got there and pops the top, chugs it back. No ill effects, as I said.
Damn. Damn my slightly average wisdom.
That might be something we'll have to come back for if you're so adamant on checking that lake.
Yes,
Plus, we
if-
don't
You'd
quite
have to
have
make a day's travel just to get there to see I'm right, and then a day's travel back to come and buy our potions. Do
We don't-
whatever you'd like, but I think that's quite foolish.
It would also be foolish to try and purchase something without having the proper funding.
Can't afford one measly Strahd coin?
Some people have debts to pay.
Been a bit down on our luck recently.
It's not wise to accumulate debts. Small bargains.
Bargains, you say? What kind of bargain?
Mostly that of the... I believe the common word for it is mercantile kind.
Discounts on a few things from a few shops.
Transactions.
Nothing all that spectacular. Just we owe a few people. That's all.
1 second.
Gonna like.
Because that's what Zed was talking about. She wasn't talking about the other thing.
He's basically trying to shoot her a look of like, just shut the fuck up. He's being too honest.
You got a 14 inside check.
I mean, she wasn't lying. She was talking about the business deals. We're trying to save up money for magic rocks.
She asked what kind of bargains.
Yeah.
You'd said nothing about that.
She said of the transactional kind. And
So you're lying. So I'm asking.
no, I'm not. I'm not. The thing Zed is talking about is the stuff that we previously agreed to with Potion Lady. That's what she's talking about. I just can't words sometimes.
Can Nimble like look to Zed and go tell her we have to be back anyways? So we will think about it. We just are traveling. We were just traveling to deliver a letter.
Ed?
We do have to be back through here anyway, at a point.
Alright then. Well. I'll hold on to 3 potions for you so you can visit your Lake Baratok. But other than that, why are you here?
Curiosity. Yeah, if I'm being all and completely honest, pure curiosity.
And I'm curious as well, which is why I asked. So,
I'm
why does your
being
curiosity not bring you further down the road?
well. We found you, and we figured. Now this is a Vistani camp with a few potions, a few things that we may come back to purchase. I believe that's all the information we might need.
How do you know of the Vistani?
There were a few that we encountered when back in Barovia.
Lake Solenka. Her eyes narrow.
Nimble's going to pull out the skull.
Oh, don't pull out the skull!
Okay. Just gonna.
You were meant to. I'll help you here. You were meant to return that to the other camp of nice Vistani.
Yeah, this is Renegade. This is Renegade. This is Renegade
no,
Red
I'm
Vistani,
aware,
not
I'm
Paragon
aware.
Blue.
I'm aware.
This is Strahd allied Vistani you're talking to right now, if you don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
I will be right back.
There were a few in Barovia. They were not very talkative. But we had encountered them. I've seen some of you all with the similar red, yes, similar mercantile um, what are they, carts and such. Simply assumed some sort of merchant people, though we haven't really interacted much with them.
But you
With
said
you, I
in
guess.
Barovia.
Yes, there were few in Barovia with the red. If I remember, there were some in the tavern that were not very happy with us, and then we later talked to blue ones that told us
Mhm.
stay away from them. So I'm not lying. There were some in Barovia that we encountered.
Those ones, I don't recall if I ever said they were red, right? I just said that they didn't want anything to do with you, and they did not.
I thought they were
They-
red.
But did they have? But did
I
they
don't
have
recall
red
if I
head?
ever said that because they were never supposed to be in that bar. I made that up, right? So I don't.
Ah.
If I said they had red bandanas, then yes. But at that point, I didn't know about the blue versus red, right? Myself.
Mm.
So I
Well,
don't think I
By
ever
by
stated
their-
that. I
by
think
their
I just
general-
stated they were Vistani and
Yep.
they didn't want to talk to you. They only wanted to
By
talk
their
in
g-
between themselves, which is how
by
they
their
were.
general disposition, they could be red.
They could be correct.
Because the
But
blue ones did seem
There
angry.
would not have been red in quote unquote enemy territory. So I'm going to say, unless I specifically said they were red, I just said they were Vistani.
Okay. In that case, he'll make the thing of like, they didn't have. We've seen other of yours with this with the sort of red here. They did not have that, though. They wore other similar attire, so I just assumed that they are like you.
Interesting. Well, time's ticking. Day's not getting any shorter.
We will more than likely have to return through this area anyway to again collect on a few items, possibly some from here. But I believe we figured all that we've needed to. Sorry for disturbing you or anyone else in the camp.
Go on then.
And kind of like ushers the other two. All right, let's be on our way.
Follows him.
It's unpaused.
Horsies.
We get back to the cart, and I just please try not to be as truthful.
You don't want to go to the house?
I wanted to go to the house, but
I do not. No, Red Vistani, the stranger danger. There's a whole encampment of them. I don't want to fight an encampment if we fuck up.
But
Anyway, I started blasting.
the house is on the outside. You can
Oh, it's
knock
on the
yeah, that's why I
outside.
wanted to go to the house.
houses Are so like the houses with the dusk elf apparently are on the outside. The uphill and then on the precipice of the hill is the encampment
Okay,
you're just at.
Nick.
You can walk downhill and be away from the encampment
Yeah.
and still go
Okay.
to this.
That's where I was
thought
trying to
the
go.
house. I
And then
thought
we
the
just-
house was essentially like some quick pop up house that it was part of the
No,
encampment.
apparently
Okay.
these are
No.
houses.
No, no.
Like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses.
Yeah, because on the image they
And then
looked
there
built.
are
Okay.
wagons.
That's why I
Yeah,
wanted to
they're
go to
built.
them.
They're houses.
Okay. I misunderstood. So yeah, if Nimbleston
Mhm.
wants to go to the house and it's outside the camp, then yeah, we'll go to the house.
Yeah, that's where I was trying to go. That's where I was trying to lead Arden. I don't know which house had the drow now.
Dusk Elf.
Let's go.
Delf, sorry. The D-elf. Delf.
All right. I believe it's down here, right? It was this house over here, right, Wombat?
It's the one at the very bottom. I am writing stuff because, oh boy, I gotta write stuff.
Hold on. Where'd y'all go?
All the way down.
Oh god, okay, hold on. God.
So we're in digging into some of the rations, watching how this blows up in our face again.
Instead of E?
Eowyn?
Ewan.
Eowyn?
Elwin?
Yeah,
Fuzzy?
when
Stabby!
Stabby!
Donkey.
Alright. you guys are able to get to the house, and Well, if you are trying to go around the side, the door is on the outskirts. It points to the outskirts where there's a big road basically around, and you see one of the cloaked figures. Oh, you just ran up. Okay.
Sorry, I was. We can wait.
As you walk, the cloaked figures, or at least the one on the right, turns, and hand on weapon. It seems to be on high alert, but not a word, and just waits. And you can actually see they shuffle their foot back and gets the attention of the other guards. All three are now looking at you.
Nibble's gonna poke Zed.
All right, I got this.
And Mel, can you ask them how many wolves are out here?
She's gonna open in Elvish, seeing if they understand. We come to speak peacefully. My friend here wanted to know how many wolves were in the area. If you happen to know.
The first guard kind of hand off weapon a tiny bit, and they were like crouched, like ninja crouch, kind of like.
Oh man, they were gonna fucking Genji slash us. They were ready to go.
Because like think like sword on hip,
Yep.
hand on sword, and we're like crouched, ready to draw like full strength. Kind of just stands up a bit and looks back to the other figures. One of them just nods. They kind of back and gesture towards the door.
I kind of look at Nimble like a little shocked and a little impressed.
Nibble's just gonna stare at him like, what the
I would
fuck?
like to insight check the Dusky Elf for if he's like why is he saying to come inside? Is it like hey, we're gonna do something sneaky to you, or is it we shouldn't be talking outside right now for a reason?
Well, they don't seem to be talking, but from their face is on high alert, and they are just gesturing you in. Who knows?
Are they looking in any certain way, like any certain direction?
To the door and to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna be ready to. I still got 3 teleports. It's a day. I got 3 teleports. I will follow.
Follow in.
Okay, well,
Follows.
the door is open, but don't go in right now and grab the water.
Okay. We light up. It's line up time.
We're gonna
End
go
of
do a thing.
class.
Camp pops up. All right, we're gonna be distracted. They're ADD.
Right. Here's our Eowyn check. Eowyn?
Eowyn's still here.
Hi,
Rainbow?
Eowyn.
Does
Rainbow?
Daria want to come at all?
Nobody checks Rainbow. It's rude.
Eowyn and Rainbow both
Okay.
just sitting here. We're like, I wonder if they're coming
Yep.
back.
Existing.
I was asking earlier, was like, is Thrim digging into some of the rations, waiting for how this is gonna blow up in our face again?
Start taking bets.
We waiting with the Hanses.
The last time no one waited with the Hanses, one of them died, so that's fair.
Mood.
All right. The
I wonder what
door
happens
is
if you put Thrim in a vacuum chamber.
door is open.
Open.
Chopin. I'm gonna take
Coming
a quick
in
break.
red man.
IBRB.
coming in?
Huh?
Fucking Dracula's in here. What the fuck?
Oh wow.
He could take a shot. I believe.
As you walk in, the hovel is a decorated vestibule with a comfortable room beyond with a fireplace. You see, kind of peeking your head through the curtains, you see a man sitting in a chair by the fireplace, and you see wooden statuettes, elven person, of elven deities that you notice. They're standing in cubby holes along one wall, and on the other, a tapestry of a forest hangs.
That's just gonna. That's just gonna lean over to Nimble. Why were we asking about wolves?
Does this say dangerous woods?
I thought that might have been code for something.
I thought it was a code or something. That's why I looked impressed. Also, thank you, Dresden, for the 300 bits. I forgot that I made them dutes for my playthrough of
She's
Doom
just,
because
she's
of the
just gonna
Duke demon.
say to Zed, or go can be as well. You might as well know why somebody sat down instead of a pop-up tent. Gesturing to the fact that this is a fully built house.
Okay. Well, then I'll go first, I suppose. Right. I'm sorry. There's a wall in the way of my bed. Booch. Booch.
Oh
There we
my
go.
good lord!
Stop.
Wink.
Wait.
Wait.
Welcome to my abode. May I ask your names?
I am Den. Our friend here cannot speak at the moment, but this is Nimble.
You may call me Zedrantha.
Nods. Zedrentha nods. Arden nods. Nimber. My name is Kazimir Velikov. I am the leader of the Dusk Elves.
We had noticed the small encampment currently residing outside of your homes and were curious as to if there was anything wrong, if you were all okay.
We are indeed okay. Other than not being allowed inside of Veloki, we make do.
I noticed you said you were leader of the Dusk Elves. If I
Yes.
may be allowed to pry,
I was like, yes, do I answer?
if I may be allowed to pry, are you not associated with the other group that seems to be occupying your space?
That depends on how you answer this next question. Who is Strahd to you?
Can I insight check this question?
Who is Strahd to you? Yes.
Yes. Oftentimes, when these sorts of questions are asked, there is, though subtle, so I imagine this would be a higher roll. Sometimes, like the little undertones that you can see, so, that the person is asking. So when he asked, "Who is Strahd to you?" I want to see if I can pick up on the intent, like if the undertone is like, is he a leader to you, or is he a demon to you, like he is to us? Try and figure out like the any of the undertones.
Got it, bro.
Please roll high. My last one was shit, and I don't have much to insight. 15.
I'll give it to you. Undertone, friend versus foe, enemy versus ally.
And you know, I figured that much, but more so like, what is the answer? Like, what would he essentially be looking for? Like to him,
Was there
what
any weight
would-
on either word?
yeah, was there any weight to one side?
Is he looking for you to say that you weigh to one side? He's
Um,
hoping you weigh towards enemy, yes.
Yep, that's what I was looking for. Because if he was essentially, yeah, because if he was weighing towards friend, I would have gone into the Lady Voctor spiel again. But if it's enemy, we tell him the truth, which is
Zed has an answer. She's not gonna wait to answer. I just didn't want to interrupt what you're doing.
yeah. right.
I've not
Go
met
on,
this
Zed.
man. You have. What I know of this man, from what I've heard, is that he's an individual who wields a great amount of power, a great amount of sway, very dangerous, with a lot of influence, which is to be respected in a way. However, I do not respect the wielder of that such power.
With my insight check, Arden will just will pipe up at the end of that and just go, to me, he's a right vampiric bastard.
Nibble can't answer.
Nimble, you can sign!
Nibble doesn't know sign.
Nimble starts breakdancing.
Nimble, you know the most important curse word in sign
I
language.
now need one of those little chibi breakdance things, but it's nimble.
She'll just make an X with her fingers. Really aggressively.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
Eowyn.
We're big.
What happened?
Where you
We're
met?
We're asking for
He
enemy or
asked
foe.
friend or foe.
Oh,
except in a roundabout way. He asked us who Stratus to us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We might have found a
and y'all are like, no,
anti-Strahd.
you.
Anyway,
Viva la
continue.
revolution.
That doesn't really answer my question.
He's definitely an enemy. He's a right bastard.
An
And he's
enemy
no.
is an enemy. But is it an enemy you are willing to take care of yourself?
Nibble's
If help is to be
nothing
f-
working on it.
If help is to be found, we would not turn it down. However, we have seen no other path other than to at least attempt to take him down. Whether how long that takes or when that will happen, who knows?
How can I know you're telling the truth? What have you done in these lands?
Well, as of recently, we've restored protection to Veloki.
What protection?
I'd assumed you might have known. That's my bad.
He did say he was not allowed in the city.
That's true. Veloki is protected. There's an artifact. And, of course, for our safety, to make sure that you are not aligned with him. I'm not going to say what, But there is an artifact that provides at least some protection from Strahd's kin from entering. It was stolen, and we retrieved it and brought it back. And dispatched of any of other vampiric scourges hidden in that town. At least we think we've dealt with them all.
I did hear about the vampire attack. So you are the ones who dealt with that. Is that correct?
Us and two more, but yes.
That would be around where I met them.
Well, if that checks out, that is quite enough proof for me. Is there anything else?
What else have we done?
Nibble wants to like point to the holy figures and ask him, oh, who are they? And
I believe she's asking of the.
she's talking to
well,
Zed.
Zordon's in the middle!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's gonna walk over. Okay, fine. Climbed over Arden to talk to Zed.
I can learn how to interpret you.
She refuses to let you anyway. Zed gonna look at you confused over like, why don't you just... Okay.
Monitor everything, yeah.
If everything is at an amicable level, it seems my friend has taken a curiosity to your idols.
And do you know them?
I cannot say that I do, to be
do.
honest.
Nimble's gonna like,
Yeah, I can-
like tug on Zed's sleeve a little bit and ask her if she can ask him about Nalus and Annalore.
And I roll a history check.
You're asking about who? Annalore?
I'll put it in chat. It's a lesser god, but it's
Probably not.
yeah, probably not. It's a long shot. Once I can spell, which isn't gonna
I'm
happen
the D&D
anytime
nerd.
soon.
Well, other than Stabby, I'm the D&D nerd. And even I don't recognize Annalore. Stabby, you know Annalore?
He's a lesser god. I've told Stabby about him briefly.
Yeah. Like, I don't think they're gonna know.
Yeah, it's a long shot.
It's Neuralis Annalore, a lesser power. Dragon Magazine expanded the Pantheon, though this expansion is not considered canon
Okay.
based on this website
None
I'm
of
viewing.
none of
But
Stabby's
no.
lore is canon.
I mean, whatever. But yeah.
Well,
yeah.
in
I've
their
got
wor-
ones. I've got ones.
Well, in their world, basically. So the way Strahd works is it pulls us from different worlds and different times. So though there may be certain pantheons, gods, and stuff in Stabby's world, they may not exist here.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're seeing if you know, if you want to, if you know which ones they are. So
She's asking
Elf
if
people.
they have one. Yeah.
The only person that has been exposed to on a religious level is the Raven Queen and nobody else.
Well.
Except for like 15 minutes of the other guy in the church from the Falaki. Morning Lord.
I read a lot of books. Can I make a history check to see if I can recognize any of the elven figures?
sure.
9. Wait, what the hell? I guess I rolled a 6 and it looked like a 9. And then it turned into a 9 because that 6 was 3 is 9. Strange.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, 9 total.
You know one of the three. Roll a, or just say 1, 2, or 3.
2.
2. You know Rillifain Rollophil, the god of nature.
I believe I recognize the center one there. God of nature, correct?
is correct. We live in. Do you know the others?
I do not, sadly. I haven't been able to uh, re to go over much of elven religion all that much.
The one to the left. Anali Sinalil. The love goddess. And to the right. Vandria Gilmadrith. The goddess of war and grieving.
A question I bring to you. Since we are on the same page in our thoughts to Strahd,
I have not said any such thing.
that is true. I apologize for assuming. I guess that is the next question is, what is Strahd to you?
One second.
Yeah.
Or sorry, I should say just a moment. That would sound better coming from him. Kind
Said it in
of
French
just like
to sound cooler.
hand, huh?
You know, he would have said it in French just to sound cooler.
Why is that? What the accent you're getting? Or what?
No, it's just French is my default language.
Oh, okay. Kind of does like a little. I can't do it, but you know, put the fingers in the mouth, kind of whistle. Does like a little tune, and one of the guys kind of comes in and like pushes past you. Kind of leans in towards him, and he just. So, if your perception's pretty high, so you got that 18, you would
Yep.
hear in the same language. They are just speaking common. Check to see if. And he kind of looks back. What do they call your group?
Oh no.
Gotta think of a party name now. Is that what we have to do?
Apparently.
We don't, as of this moment, there is no name for the group. As of this moment, we
The
are all
nameless.
hardly working together. But a name might not be a terrible idea.
I would like to confirm that you are, as you say, already going against Strahd. But I do need to check.
Well,
So,
consider.
how am I to check? Do I just say, please go and see if a red man, a blue woman, and a grey woman helped an artifact in Valaki?
Yes, actually, you'd probably get a better outcome with that than a name, as we have only really just pulled ourselves together as of recently.
If we're to go anything by what my people call people like us, star chasers.
Go.
The other guy leaves.
While they are checking, is there anything else? Anything that may
Nimble has one more question. I'm sorry.
further my trust in you?
Yes, Nimble.
She wants to know how they got so many holy symbols. Like not holy symbols, but you know, holy statures.
You're asking how we got these.
Yes.
He's looking at you.
Yes, she's gonna nod.
I carved them myself. After what happened, it's the only thing that eases the mind.
What
Was
happened?
there an attack on your people?
We can get to that if I can trust you.
Nod.
What else have we done? There, if it helps to strengthen trust, one of the nobles of that town, Lady Watcher, was discovered by us to be working for Strahd, not just herself, but her family for many generations. We tricked her into believing that we too worked for him, to which we then immediately reported to the Burgomaster's right hand and devised a plan to trick her into thinking we were going along with her plans, to draw them out and arrest not just herself, but her entire family. Not only that, but several cultists we sent possibly on a death march directly to Castle Strahd.
Lady Watcher is no more. Very interesting.
Though we technically gave her over to their own legal system, I can assure you she will never cast magic again.
And as you guys continue talking, the other person kind of comes in and leans. And you hear they did stop several vampire spawn that were smuggled in. The relic, the skull of Saint Andrew, was returned to the church. This is the group that did that.
We're
He kind of
famous.
nods. And
Cloud,
knees.
cloud.
Well then. It seems I really do have nothing else stopping me from trusting you. Have a seat.
There are two more of us.
He kind of whistles again. Sorry. Go ahead.
There are two more of us. Would you allow them to join us? We have a cart and horses just outside of the camp.
Of course.
I'll go get them. Smash cut, let's go get the other two, briefly
Yay!
explain what's going on, and go get the other two, bring them in.
Get the fuck over here, you two! You can't hide no more!
I'm getting
just-
Life Weaver grabbed.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Take that, Genji. I got 2 minutes of practice with him now.
Casimir Velikov. Alright. And you brought them up on the stuff?
Yeah, I brought them up in the stuff. I basically told them, do not talk about anything outside of this house regarding not liking Strahd. He's cool. Other people are not cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we're cool. Dab me up.
Dab me up, bro.
Yeah, with those Valaki, I definitely was trying to put on the like dumb tourist vibe.
Yeah, I know.
So what you're saying is,
So what you're saying is we gotta buy these. We gotta buy these bottles of green goo and drink them.
Yummy.
Right.
Is this your entire party?
This is all of us.
Well then.
And he whistles. Door closes behind. And you hear it lock. He kind of just begins to lean forward, and you guys are free to. Obviously, you're standing there, but you're free to take those 4 chairs and sit. And like you said, take a seat. But yeah.
Zed will stand because she know Oka gonna take the chair.
We had allied with the Druids and Argynvost during the Great War against the Dark Prince Strahd. We were few in numbers, but fearless warriors. Strahd's army invaded our small village in the mountains and held our women and children hostage if we would not stand down. We surrendered in shame. He burned our village and allowed us to scavenge for what we could. Our kind is not welcome by those who pray to the Morning Lord in the villages. The villagers call us the Evil Ones because we are different. We created a small camp along the River Luna for centuries after the war to keep to ourselves. We traded with the Vistani and lived a quiet life until Strahd captured my sister. He turned her into one of his vampire brides. I could not let her suffer such a terrible fate, nor would she wish to live one. I spent months tracking her movements, and on one evening, while she traveled to Ravenloft in Strahd's carriage, I struck swiftly. I ran the carriage off the road, and with the heaviest of hearts, staked my dear sister. I could see her eyes pleading me to do so, for she did not wish to live as a vampire or bride of the devil Strahd who burned our village and vanquished our people. Strahd took vengeance upon our small camp. He killed every woman, slitting their throats. Every young girl drowned in the river.
As you see him pull back the cowling that he has, his ear is gone on the left side of his head.
He stood above me, sliced my ear off, and held it in front of me. He whispered into that ear, "I know you can hear me, and hear me well. You will live your long, miserable life, knowing it was you that ended your kind. No woman shall ever live to bear a child of your kind again." My sister visits me in my dreams, her soul trapped in the catacombs of Ravenloft, pleading to be set free. The Vistani took mercy upon the few of us who survived, and allowed us to build a small village here in their camp long ago. While we do not agree with their ways, we do owe them our allegiance. We are few in numbers, yet we live to see the Devil Strahd destroyed. Others have come, have marched on Ravenloft, even defeating Strahd, but he rises again. There is a story of the Fanes of Barovia. It is said the Fays know of a way to permanently destroy the Dark Lord and restore peace to the valley. Yet the Fays have long ago disappeared. Some say the Baba Lysaga, who haunts the swamp, is the cursed water fae, now the cursed swamp fae. There are the mysterious stone circles. I know of one behind the old windmill near the forest. Another is said to be in the swamps of Berez, and another in the foothills in the southwest of Barovia, where the druids once lived.
As it
Well,
Lore dump.
Or dump.
dump.
As he's talking, Arden is actually digging in his bag of holding and pulls out both the where are you, you bastard? The Myth of Kazan and
The Fanes of
Fanes
Barovia.
of Barovia.
The Fanes of Barovia. Yep.
I have yet to read through this one. He brings out the Fanes of Barovia, but thank you. That gives me a starting point to look.
There it
and
is in chat for you, because that is important.
Yep. Thank you very much. That gives me a reference to look through. And you said you were once with the Druids back in the war, the Great War and he brings out. This is where Arden's nerd really starts showing when he like starts to match up information from books into things that he can use. He brings out the Myth of Kazan. This one. Um, how much merit can you give to this story here? I know it is considered legend in Valoki now, but considering if you truly worked with the druids, you might be able to bring some credit to this. How much is, might just be true?
That book is the truth. Kazan existed. His tower rests at Lake Baratov.
That brings us to the next question. We were on our way to go visit that tower. We were told by the Vistoni here that it too lies behind the mist that keeps this place entrapped. That they create a potion to allow you to travel through that mist unharmed. How much merit can you bring to that?
Did you already purchase such potion?
No,
We have
did
not.
Do not. It is a lie.
Figured as much.
We had one of ours stupid enough to buy the potion. They were ill, deathly, for an entire day.
Is it true what they say then about the tower being too surrounded by the same fog?
I cannot give merit to that. The fog moves as it wishes, sometimes even surrounding our camp, our doors, not allowing us to leave.
So then we'll have to see for ourselves when we get there. Well, I'm happy to have confirmation of some of these stories, some of these books that I found. We are trying to take him down. Eventually, one day. Do you think that if we can't get into that tower, we can't reach Kazan's old home, there may be something of use to us there, if not Kazan himself?
I'm not sure if Kazan still lives, but if you're looking for artifacts of his, that would be most apt.
There's that little like smile, you know, like when you like have made a breakthrough in something, like you haven't actually done the thing yet, but you've got confirmation that you were right. Yeah, that's going on across Arden's face right now.
I do take the stunned silence as contemplation of everything I've told you. But I do also want confirmation. Do you stand with me? Do you stand with us?
If you two are foe to Strahd, then yes.
He stands abruptly, like very quickly. And
Oh, you meant literally.
turns toward this wall. And basically there was like books and stuff. One of the books like opens it, and it is hollow. And pulls out this dark red cloth. Unfolds, and inside you see a dagger. Looks to be a short metal blade mounted to a small hilt and crossguard. And that's about it. But, and Zed, you're closest, so I'm
Mhm.
just gonna basically hand it out to you.
Mhm.
Take
I
this
will take
dagger
it.
with you. Take this dagger to help you on your journey. Seek the Fanes of Barovia. Learn the secret of the Fae. Find a way to restore them. If you restore the Fae and learn the secret to destroying Strahd, return to me the dagger, and I will join you on your march to Ravenloft, and wish to plunge the stake into the heart of the devil myself, and let my poor sister's soul rest.
We will do our best.
You now have Casimir's Dusk Elf Dagger.
Ooh. Zed's gonna hold on to that very closely.
Nibble's looking just a little bit smug looking at Arden. Because he didn't want to come here.
I have a question for you, if you would allow it.
Yours.
Does Strahd pick brides often?
Mm, I would say probably at least used to.
How well versed are you and your people with the lands around here?
Lands.
Yeah, lands.
Uh,
Or just the land,
pretty,
you know.
pretty. Yes, pretty yes.
Have you seen anyone else who may look like me but younger?
Fucking whistle tune. Or opens.
She
Repeats
may
the
have
question.
been carrying this with her, and she's going to show her trauma trinket, the Raven plush.
Oh no.
Relays that information. Kinda stops, thinks, like flips the blush over a couple times, and the guard shakes their head, hands it back to you, and walks out.
I'm sorry, but it does not seem that we have seen such a thing.
She just closes her eyes for a moment and just. Alright, thank you. And just puts it away.
I do have one more question before you all leave. I have given you my dagger. Do I have your word that you will seek the Fanes?
As I am literally literally right now going through this book, Arden is doing the same. He is already going through the book of the three Fanes, trying to find whatever information he can.
Seeing as you've given someone some much needed hope, and I cannot allow someone who's had a similar fate to me endure the same pain, I promise that for as long as I am alive, that I will help you find the piece you are looking for.
He kind of steps forward and like reaches out to one of your hands and just like, if you allow it, his hand on bottom and his hand on top of yours, and kind of just cups it and looks.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you find what we need so that we can storm that castle together.
May we all find what we need.
And he'll go back to sitting in his chair, enjoying the fire. So yeah, as I said, every single one of the Dusk Elves you'd seen had been male so far, and now you know why. Every single one of their females has been murdered by Strahd's hands, personally.
It's just really mad he couldn't get any pussy.
Zed's just gonna.
Nimblebree is kicked from the campaign.
Zed's just gonna. Zed's just gonna step out of the main room for a moment.
Super huge, heavy shit in a super huge, heavy thing, and you just made that joke. Wow. Wow.
Zed's gonna go over here, and she's just gonna sit down and just stare at the floor. She is in the mood where she says she needs to sit down, and she's already sitting down. That's what's going on.
Oh no, I need to sit down.
Elbows Arden really hard.
Yeah, Arden's nerding out. Let Arden nerd out.
Before we have to go anywhere, what solstice are we nearest at the moment, or equinox? The spring. There's the spring equinox, summer solstice, the autumnal equinox, or the winter solstice. What would be closest right now? It's hard to tell. The weather is constant here.
I don't know. What dates are those?
Does not say date.
Is it winter? Is it summer? Is it spring? Is it fall?
You're closest to probably the winter one.
Okay.
So close to the solstice.
For the fall one, it's December, but they don't go by those months. They go by special months, but that was fucked up when we had to swap, so.
You remember the 21st
Okay, so we're closest to either the autumn equinox or the winter solstice. Either would work. Yeah.
Why do
These
you
are-
need to know so that I can know?
So in the book,
Yes.
it is said that each of the three Fae left a significant portion of their celestial power in these Fae gems, which are said to be buried beneath the fanes, the circles. They collected yada yada yada. Circles. Gems buried under the fane would provide a sign, a glyph that would glow 4 times a year: the spring equinox, the summer solstice, the autumnal equinox, and the winter solstice. The fane glyphs helped the druids to guide the farmers and ranchers of Barovia and inform them when to plant, when to harvest. It also told them when to take the herds up in fresh summer pastures, when to bring them home, yada yada yada. However, we don't know if anyone has gone and already taken those gems. So if we go to one of these fanes near one of these days or on one of these days, and a glyph appears, we know the gem is still there.
You're close to one. You're close to an equinox. Then I will mark it down for 2 weeks. from now.
And then combined with his information and the information from the books, I can probably triangulate where we need to go. This is, although I'm not using the accent, some of this is in character. So like that part.
Arden's starting out.
You're not using the accent, so none of it's in character.
All right, here we are. So, given the information given by you and what I can find here in the book, I might be able to get a basic idea of where the Thanes might be. There are also gifts. This may also come in handy. Yes, I will try to locate them. You have my word. Considering we're maybe 2 weeks out from an equinox, no, from winter solstice. Yes, we're 2 weeks off from the winter solstice. In, to see which ones might be closest, but if we make it to one of them on the day of the solstice, there should be a glyph that will tell us that the Fey gem, still resides under there. If it still resides there, maybe we can help us in some way, especially if it's the water Fey, and maybe wherever it's buried is no longer holy. We can find a way to fix it. Maybe fixing it would fix her.
You said there was one next to a windmill, next to a forest.
I have been dreading the same thing, Zed, but judging from this, that may be Thane for the forest Fae.
What are the people who reside in that windmill?
You asking him?
Yeah, Zed's gonna turn from where she is and go, do you happen to know?
I do not. All I know is the windmill.
Once I know what they are, everything will change.
Don't mind me, I'm still head deep in this book.
He's booking.
He's booking it.
Look.
Well, question is, do we still want to go to the winery? No, we made friends. So Arden can read while somebody drives.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
still
Hey,
should-
let me draw the bus.
Let's go to the winery still, yeah.
we should probably still do that while I gather as much information as I can.
So go like is I guess I'm gonna say a proper bye for leaving because
Well, let us not overstay our welcome then.
Then puts the book away. Thank you for the information you've given us. Again, you have our word that we will find these Fanes. We will help to take Strahd down. And you will get a chance to plunge that dagger where it belongs. Being said, we'll be on our way.
Zed's gonna be the last one to leave the house.
Exit stage left. Okay, where's the door?
God.
The door is stage bottom.
It's down here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oh,
over
there it is.
here.
I
Um,
hadn't discovered that yet because I haven't been in the
Like,
setup.
Dream's like, all right, we're gonna go that.
I got dragged
That
in
one.
here.
Um, Zed's gonna be the last one to leave after everyone leaves. Going to turn around and look at the Dusk Elf friend. I hope that in this piece you'll be able to reclaim what you lost. And I
I
certainly.
do too.
Samesies.
Yeah, James, just trying to be sentimental. If you do happen to see someone who does look like me, I would be very appreciative. I don't need. Well, I don't think I could handle a repeat of what you went through.
Roger that.
Yep, and then she's just gonna give him another thank you and leave. Right. Alright, everybody heading back to the wagon.
Wagon.
We're going to the winery.
Wagon gang.
Mhm.
Wagon gang!
Party name
Woo!
acquired.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wagon
Read,
gang.
reading the book.
Zez is gonna put a hand on Arden's shoulder to steer him while he's reading and walking.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Nerd. Nerd.
Let him have other personality traits, alright?
You do. It's called cynicism and trauma. Go work on that.
I'm giving
get
you a
spa
look at the,
massage.
I am
I
giving you a
know.
look at something about him that isn't what you think.
Spa time.
On the way back to the wagon, Zed's just gonna look at him reading. How does Arden read? Is he a speed reader? Is he meticulous?
In this case, he is it's a little bit of both. So he has the hand open in one hand, or has the book open in one hand. Jesus Christ.
The
Weird.
hand open in one hand.
Fucking, at least I caught it that time. Sometimes I don't actually catch my floods. So he has the book open in one hand, and has the other hand kind of like you can see his eyes are speed reading, but he has his other hand kind of going over each word and then being meticulous about it. So he's speed reading, yes, but he's making sure he's absorbing every word that he is reading and not just like skipping through trying to find bits.
No, for a second there, I could have sworn I saw you smile.
Very much did. Finally, a direction. This is all I have wanted for quite some time.
It's good to know that you found some hope and you're not a complete lost cause.
There is
No,
hope now.
There
I can
always
get out
was.
of here.
You just had to find it. And you did. Even if it was Nimble being incredibly strange and not being clear and what You know, she kind of had a point. Maybe there was a reason you didn't say no.
Regardless, I'm happy I didn't.
I'm just gonna smile at him.
That's new.
What?
The only one smiling.
One more time, I didn't hear that. Like,
I'm not the only one who's smiling tonight.
it's nice to see that you have some sense of hope in you.
So long as we can continue on this path, it'll stay there.
Well, you should be all good for talking about it then later on.
Later would definitely be better. I'm still trying to figure out. You see, he immediately goes right
Yep.
back into the book, scratching
Right
his
back
head.
into the. You know, if we just hadn't talked about genocide, this might be adorable. She said that loud enough for Nimble to hear specifically.
It's not genocide.
It's partial genocide.
She's just
It was serial genocide.
She's gonna look over and smile at her.
Mass matricide.
That one.
That one.
Yeah.
Rip to those
Speaking of
mattresses.
genocide, do
Mass
we want to
great.
take care of these people here?
No.
No, we're not murdering anyone. We're saving them. We're saving any death inflictions for later.
Why not now, when we have the chance?
Because they suspect it.
All the better, right?
No, you want the element of surprise.
I fireballed the Vistani kit. No.
Scorching ray, 3 targets, go.
Besides, if there's something wrong at the winery that you need your energy for, then you can murder as much as you like.
I can always rest on the way.
Why don't we just put a pin in that for later? Besides, there might be something on the road we'll need to defend ourselves from. Such as those wolves that Nimble asked about.
You hear a distant oh. Woo.
Never got a clear answer on that.
Well, I think we got our answer now.
Because what fucking type of question?
Because literally the gate was made to keep the wolves out, and there's wolves hunters.
So there's probably a lot of
So
wolves.
it was literally just a very convenient lie. An actual question at the same time.
The best kind of truth. The technical kind.
I'm gonna be honest. So while I knew it was like just a legit like convenient lie. Arden took it as some kind of weird code, like, "Oh, you did good." Like, how many wolves are in this forest? And it is known that wolves, the wolves and the crows and such,
Are part
were
of
Strahd.
Yeah.
So he took it as her asking like, "How many spies are here? How many? What do we have to look for?" He's like, "I'm impressed." Meanwhile, Nimble's just like, "What's an easy lie? What's an easy lie? What's an easy lie?"
No, she
How
thought
many
about that before
wolves
she
are
started
here? I want
walking
a
over there.
puppy. How many wolves? I want a puppy.
I want a puppy.
I want a puppy.
Happy.
Can't have any more puppies.
I know.
Happy.
They'll die.
All right, to the winery. Banana.
And with the
Oh Jesus Christ, Samantha, that is
dot
scary.
to the winery exclamation. We will end the session.
Yay!
Yay!
We're on our way.
Ah!
We're gonna
Vindication!
Was Casimir? Was he fucking hearable? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
I really
It
liked
was?
him. He was awesome.
Good job, DM.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
was like I think a mix of French and like German. I think is what I tried.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Furman.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and raid out. Have a good
Bench.
night, everyone. Thank you for coming by.
Hey, thank everybody.
Alright.
I'm just gonna end
And
my
with the
stream there.
lack of Red Vistani murder, I'm going to bed.
Alright, bye, Rainbow.
Bed, so I may
Bye,
awaken
buddy.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Did
Or-
Miss say a time or no?
I don't think she
I'ma go
did.
ask her.
Question mark. Yeah.
Go ask her. She didn't tell me.
I just ended stream unceremoniously. I'm like, it's already
I'm raiding
1
myth.
1 p.m. her time, so it'd be noon for us.
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's already
I'm
Yeah.
raiding myth.
1 p.m.